Mic check one, mic check one.
Mic check two, mic check two. In a world, in a
world of mic checks.
Mic check 3 is the best.
3 men will do sound testing on their microphones. And welcome to the UGO podcast, and so tired. So tired, but so worth it.
It's a con episode.
It's not a conventional episode, to be sure. It would be kind of unconventional to be. And who is making the groan-worthy puns with you today? Why, it's me, Nick, the Merc with a mic, and my fellow groaning unapologists,
Travis.
And Kyle.
And Kyle, I love how Kyle just pauses the hell was that? Is Travis alright? Does he want to eat my brains? I don't know. I'm gonna keep my eye out on him. But yes, we are back, from Plattecon, and man, we have such lovely interviews, playing games with the, game plan to have you listen to. We even have some of the audio clips from our panels. I saved some of those. Mm-hmm. So those will be interspliced here. We have so much content that we're actually going to forego the news and trailers.
Wow.
That's gone. We'll have to pick up slack next week. Cause we have so much lovely content from you guys.
Well, that's already our long week. It's gonna be so many trailers next week.
Next week is just gonna be news and trailers.
It's just news and trailers. Actually, next week is fun because I've already got a lined up, interview with Randy Lander from Rogues Gallery Comics and Games, as well as the TV Dudes Roguecast, Randy Plays Games, or RPG on, oneofus.net. A man of so many hats. I want to meet his, milieu, which is, I think the actual professional name of a hat maker. For those, you learn something new on the podcast every day.
Learning!
There you go. And yeah, so that'll happen next week because we have a big conversation about diversity in comics. But this week, we're talking about Plattecon. So before we get into the lovely coverage that we have for you guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much to, Jessica, and, Kyle, the Plattecon. The Plattecon coordinator, Kyle.
Kyle the Greater.
Who helped us out during the weekend. Very helpful. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone that played games with us and interviewed with us. Mm-hmm. It was absolutely great. Again, for those con episodes, I can't guarantee the best audio quality. Sometimes we lose stuff. Sometimes things just kind of have to get cut and go by the wayside. And so if your interview or game session is not on here, you'll have to forgive me. Hopefully we can catch you next time at either the next Plattecon or another con, because we're gonna be at the next Plattecon.
Surprisingly, they want us back.
Yeah, they want us back. 2 years running, and they haven't kicked us out, which means I think their standards are low enough that we can just keep going back there. But yeah, I actually had fun trying to, because again, Kyle could not attend, and I missed you, Kyle. I did. Not just because I needed some help with the audio stuff, but mostly because I'm like, man, Kyle would love this.
Yeah.
Kyle would have so much fun here.
Yeah, I had an emergency meeting come up the week before, and it ended up falling on Saturday the 4th.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I was kind of glad you weren't there because we might have lost you.
Yes.
One of our little, the people behind us was a group called Battle Rock Studios.
Oh, yeah.
There's a little group that they have some games they make, and they make a few other different things, and their little bio on the, pamphlet for Plattecon said they're just a group of guys that like, games, martial arts, and, rock music. So playing in a band.
I wouldn't be back.
No, you moved to, they're from, they're both from Illinois or Austin. There's a couple different,
they would have stolen them.
Yeah.
He would have stolen him, yeah. So yeah, we met those guys.
No, you're our asset.
Yes.
We met up with, we have a recording with them later.
So Ben, if you're listening, you can't have him. He's ours.
Fuck you, Ben. But we have an interview with them. Or no, we played a card game with them. We actually played Battle of the Cards with them. That was fun. We have, of course, met up with Sarah White from Unlikely Hero Studios and Ginger Kitten Enterprises. She was absolutely, as always, lovely to talk to. We had a couple repeat guests on from last year.
People that actually remembered us.
And we had some new people. Our panels went a little bit better than last time because people showed up to them. So that's always helpful. I think
doubled your attendance in almost all of them, except for I didn't hear your attendance for the trivia.
Trivia was about the same as last year.
Yeah.
It looked about, I don't know the exact numbers, but it looked about the same.
Well, when you fill up the room, it's kind of
Right.
Yeah. Which is good. I brought a new character for our panels, which is going to be fun because the anime pitch panel, I kind of introduced a new character out of nowhere, and I think that was definitely worth it. And which is fun because at ASIN, you guys didn't know, I've wanted to keep you guys updated. At ASIN, one of our panels did get accepted, and that was anime pitch.
Neat.
So we're bringing back the anime producer for ASIN 2017.
Very nice.
So that's gonna be fun. So hopefully any of you guys gonna be at ASIN, check us out. Check us out there as well. What else happened, Travis? Like, I forget anything?
Well, I just realized we have uploaded some, like I said, some pictures to our Instagram. I did not actually upload the movie producer one I took of you.
Oh, okay. Did you actually grab a picture of me? Cause
Yeah.
I have some video of me like, oh, there it is. No, one of the lovely attendees let me borrow his hat. Aiden, I think, was it? Yes, Aiden. Yeah, Aiden, thank you for letting me borrow your hat. Gave me a little more legitimacy. We played a fun new game called Morally Questionable, which was
Thank you for that, Taylor.
Which it was a game where you have to justify between two decisions. You have to justify which of your horrible actions. You have to basically justify horrible behavior. And I didn't get, because you get cards of positive and negative. Like, okay, yeah, that's acceptable, and then that's unacceptable
Or neutral.
I didn't get one neutral or unacceptable card. And I wanted to scream out at the end, like, yes, I am the best at justifying my morally questionable decisions. Oh, shit.
Yours are just the easiest.
That was fun. We had to justify a lot of presidential assassination stuff.
That was weird. He went back in time, and then I went back in time.
Yeah, I had to go back in time and replace Lincoln. And then Travis in the next card had to come back and save me. Like it was
serendipitous.
The continuity was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. So that maybe we might have to get a copy of that game and make it a regular at the table.
That was pretty fun.
Man, so much fun. I didn't get to play Artemis this year.
Yeah.
That's the space simulator game, which sucks because...
Well, just two of us, there was a lot of running around going on.
Yeah.
We didn't stay for Werewolf either because they had a really big group for it, and they're just like, nah.
We gave them a bunch of suckers, though. We left the suckers there on behalf of the UGO podcast, so you're welcome. And the trivia contest went pretty good. I only fucked up one question, which is nice because I only got corrected on one question, it's nice when you get corrected on something you actually got wrong.
Yeah, we've gotten corrected before where it's like,
yeah. Nice. Not to mention any con in particular. Nerd and tie. But yeah, I did appreciate like, oh yeah, I actually fucked that one up. I apologize. We'll rectify that. And who was our winners again? It was, I think, Mystique Mistake. Yes. Beat out Death Row and
Death Watch.
Death Watch.
Was
right.
Team Fitty 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 there?
No.
They did change their names. We had, what was it? We had Mystique Mistake, Team Death Watch, Team Front Row.
I mixed together Front Row and Death Watch. That's what I got Death Row out of.
Justice, Old Geezers, and Sandusky Daycare.
Yeah,
we're not.
I have the video of it. I have some video that I'm gonna upload. I'm gonna cut it together into a small. Like I'm not gonna put the whole.
Unedited.
I'm not gonna put the whole panel up, but I'm gonna edit it down some of our panels to maybe some 5 to 10 minute chunks.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put that up there too because that was hilarious. Where I didn't get the reference at first for Sandusky Daycare, and I was just like, oh, do you guys work at a daycare? Like I did not get it, and Travis had to point out to be like, there's a kid in the room. There's like
we can't explain this and keep our PG-13 rating.
So I finally looked. I did a double take and I looked at it again. I'm like, oh yeah, oh man, that's awful.
That's
man,
awful.
But clever though. I like it. So yeah, that was great. We had some great winners. We had like almost a fight over our Peridot prize. Like I thought knives were gonna get, were gonna get thrown out. because we had an adult really wanting the Peridot figure, and then a small child who looked like she would murder the other adult if she didn't get it. So that was a tough decision. I had to decide who to give. Like, it was like the final rose, who to give the rose to, but it's a Peridot. Like, you get the Peridot. Like, yes! Yeah, we had some repeat players that did very well. We had some
not as well as they did before.
Yeah, which was weird because we actually kept like some of the we kept some of the questions the same to like, hey, if you joined with us last year, you get a little bit of an advantage if you remember. But maybe I guess they didn't study because some of those ones still went.
Well, it's funny because the guy who last year had only gotten his team only got like one, or he I think only got one question right. His team won this year.
So that's good.
Yeah,
yep.
That's good because I remember the turmoil in his face. From,
yeah. It did get to a point where it's like, okay, only these 3 groups are actually playing for the grand prize. Everyone else is just playing to get prizes off of the questions. Which is cool. I think that's a good idea. We should keep doing so that way people don't like leave in the middle of the trivia contest.
Keeps them interested.
That way it's like, oh well, maybe we're no way we're gonna get the grand prize, but maybe I can we can still snag some of the individual prizes. Keeps everyone engaged. I think.
And of course, once again, thank you to all the people who did donate prizes for us to give out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Tentaclemadestudios, Battle Rock Studios, Sarah White and Ginger, on behalf of Ginger Kitten and Unlikely Hero Studios. Thank all of you, and if I think those were the only ones that
yes,
I might be missing one.
There's one other vendor, but I don't think he actually donated.
Did he donate? No, okay, he might not have. But if I'm missing you, I forgive me, and I will thank you and put you up on the contact information on this episode as well. So don't worry about that. As far as the booth, a 2-man booth for a podcast is rough because we had to shut down and tear down completely for all of our panels. So that's like cause we had some people coming by our booth and were asking like, hey, when are you guys going back up? Like, when can we play games with you again? Which was very flattering. By the way, that was really cool. I realized that halfway through the panel stuff that you have to be kind of aggressive. Like, you gotta be very like, hey, what are you doing? Cause a lot of people during the panels, they'll look around the panel rooms, stick their head in to see what's going on. And if me and Travis are sitting there by ourselves.
You had to go all Todd Habercorn on it?
Yeah, I did. It was him. It was him who called. I had to start calling people out and they're like, hey, you look bored, come in here and pitch us animes. Hey, you look bored, come here and play Super Fight with us. And I think the trick with that is if you get at least a couple people to be in on and play already, people will come in and then play.
If you have a crowd that other people can sink into unnoticed air quotes.
Yeah. That's what I noticed is that when people are by themselves, they don't it seems like they want a group to be there first, so that way they can kind of slink in under the radar and just kind of participate in the background there.
Well, I think it also doesn't help at this particular con too, because it is a con people, they go to play board games. They're there, they want to go find the setup, and they sign up for Dungeon, which is like Plattcon's unique board game. And
which I still didn't get to play.
No.
Which is frustrating, but maybe next year. Maybe next year.
But it's a very particular con, so it's a bit more understandable. They don't go explore looking for games to play. They have all the games they could want.
Yeah, the Plattecon corners were even nice enough to donate us like raffle ticket prizes for the prizes, so that was cool. I didn't even ask them. I was just like,
no,
hey.
they just came up.
I was like, hey, you got that trivia contest? Like, would you like to have these raffle tickets as prize? Like, yeah, that was absolutely great. I love the smaller cons for the.
You get a prize for a chance for a prize.
Yep, exactly.
I think I was confused because I thought that's what it was, but apparently the raffle tickets, as long as you hand them in, I think the only chance thing is that what prize you get.
Oh, okay.
So I think anyone who got the ticket from from any of our panels, I think they all got prizes.
Neat.
I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Like, if anyone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's how it worked. So, cool. I thought that was really neat.
Yeah, even extra prizes then.
Yeah. So that was real fun. And any other special moments we want to mention before we go right into our coverage?
I think we can cover it from there.
I think because we got a lot of stuff to mention. So let's let the listeners just bask it in and breathe it in. And hopefully next year we'll have the whole crew again, so that Kyle can enjoy himself, and maybe we can play some dungeon. And I got some new ideas that for our table that
maybe I can get headhunted by a different group. Who knows?
No, I've already decided that if we're bringing you again, I'm like, there's gonna be there's gonna be a chain. There's gonna be a pit and a moat around you. Like, we're gonna be very defensive table. We're gonna be very defensive. We're gonna build a wall. Okay.
Speaking of, did you see Jordan Peele's recent tweet?
No, but I feel like it's hilarious.
It's just of Trump whispering into Ben Carson's ear, and the caption is, "You're now in the sunken place."
Oh, you know what's great about that is that's a internet meme that another person would create, but the Jordan Peele, the actual creator, did it.
Yep.
Man, that is hilarious. Oh, fuck. Well, on that note, I think we gotta go on there and enjoy this small musical break, and we'll be back with our Plattecon coverage right after this.
Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Bang, 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 bang goes the farmer's gun.
Run, rabbit, run, run, run. Don't be afraid of the farmer's gun. Run, rabbit, run, run, run. Don't be afraid of the farmer's gun. Run, rabbit, run, 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 rabbit, run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, rabbit,
Oh, Travis, we're here again. We're here again at Plattecon. Oh my God, we're here. We got the tables. They gave us like 3 tables for the two of
people?
us.
Yeah.
The 2 of us. Yes, for you listeners, Kyle could not make it this year. He sends his deepest regrets. And also, he has committed Hirikiri, and he, to absolve himself of this dishonor.
Well, that'd be seppuku then, wouldn't it?
No, seppuku? I don't know. But
He's
he did
protesting it.
But he
so.
did it Wisconsin style, so he did it with a cheese sword, and it's alright. He's fine. Just a little smellier than usual.
Too.
Yeah. But, yeah, me, the Nick, the Merc with a mic, and my co-host Travis.
Hi.
Are here, and we are ready to play some games with some people, and we're here for the next 2 days. We're gonna have to leave a little earlier on Sunday than normal, but yeah, we got it over for the next 2 days, and we're gonna be playing hopefully some Super Fight, some Anime Pitch, even some more maybe newer games.
Yep.
And
always go to the classics like Cards Against Humanity and all those like that.
And now we get to run panels this year too. We ran some panels last year to mixed success.
Well, they were their first time doing panels last year, so
yeah. Well, I've upped them again this year. I've reorganized them, so we're going to be doing instead of our usual traditional podcasting 101 panel and celebrity impressions workshop panel, we're going to be doing some gaming stuff. So we're going to be playing Super Fight Club and a whole round of Anime Pitch, which will feature a special guest judge on my part. It's going to be really fun. And I believe we have our first victim. Yes. What's catching your eyes, guys? My table of nerd cred, basically. It's like a nerd want measuring contest, and I see you over there. I see you over there. I have peripheral vision. Okay.
I kind of want to try the Super Fight thing.
You want to try Super Fight?
Yeah.
Oh man, I love Super Fight. Mm-hmm. Here, I'm going to take this one. All right.
Okay.
Okay, and you're going to judge.
I'm
okay?
going to judge. So I'm going to sit here.
Yeah. So yeah, I just want to sit there and then use this microphone so that we can pick you up here.
Okay.
And I'm Nick, by the way.
Hi, Nick.
Nice to meet
Jordan.
you. That's Travis.
Hello.
Right, nice to meet you, Jordan. You want to say in the mic, just introduce yourself again so I can get you.
I'm Jordan.
Jordan. Are you from Platteville then?
I'm originally from Racine, but I go to Platteville.
But you go to Platteville. Okay, is this your first time at Plattecon?
Yes, it is.
First time. Okay, another first timer. Man, we specialize in first timers.
2 in a row, actually.
Yeah, we love breaking them in. But we are going to be playing some super fight here with Jordan. He wants to argue with me about who would win in a fight. Hasn't gone well for any other previous contendants.
You just argue.
Well, that if I lose an argument, they just never find their bodies. But I'm sure Jordan is fine. Jordan is completely safe. Don't worry a thing about it, Jordan.
I'm an FI major. I think I'll handle myself fine.
But we have. Let's see here. We have the character cards here. So we're going to hand out a hand of character cards. You're going to get 5. You're going to pick one out of that to fight on a battleground that we will choose at random.
So reveal this first before you choose the fighter? Or?
Yeah, we're going to reveal that first. That way we can pick our fighter based off where we're fighting.
All right.
Make it a little strategic.
That's fair. So you are going to be fighting in Gettysburg.
In Gettysburg.
Gettysburg.
Yep.
Ooh.
So,
okay.
Pick the address.
Okay. Okay.
That pun. I have a question. Is this Gettysburg now or like back when?
No, Lincoln is here. He's all ready.
Lincoln is
prepared.
Giving the Gettysburg address. Okay, yeah. All right.
All right. Let's see who we got here.
Okay, I have the Rocketeer.
Okay.
The 80s hero, the 80s movie hero, and Jordan has.
I have 2 horses and a man costume.
That's all that Abraham Lincoln actually was. So.
I have 2 horses and a man costume.
Okay, I'm having a hard time even picturing that. But we have a couple attribute cards here. We're going to give us our characters random attributes, and here's the first one. All right.
So flip it and reveal. What do you got here?
Okay. Carrying way too many grocery bags. This is the Rocketeer is carrying way too many grocery bags.
I need another card. It says top half is blank.
Wait, but you already have half of something. There are 2 horses.
This is going to be a weird math problem. Okay, what's up
you
here?
need a character card, don't you?
Duplicate.
Oh no, he needs another character card. You're right. The top half is
Crazy Cat Lady.
okay.
So the top half of the costume or the horse?
Okay,
Both.
so yeah, all right. So he has 2 horses and a man costume, but the top half is a crazy cat lady.
Or is one of the horses a centaur that is a crazy cat lady? I'm confused.
Okay, I can't wait for this argument. But I think I will go first. I'm going to take home court advantage on that one.
Okay.
Sorry, Jordan, but no one said it was going to be fair. Okay, so the Rocketeer carrying way too many grocery bags. Now, you see, where you think that might be a hindrance to the Rocketeer. Now, you got to think about this is Gettysburg, and he's given, Lincoln's given the address. A lot of poor, hungry people there. I think he can curry some favor with the masses, not only with the grocery bags that he, of course, will hand out to the masses in order to curry their favor in this fight, maybe even fight for him, or if not, just have some moral support. But, of course, he has a freaking rocket pack, so he must look like a goddamn magician to them, so he just has to go like, flee me, even if they were to be afraid, he'd just be like, bow to me, plebeians, I am a wizard, and you should bow before me, and my technological might. And kill this crazy cat lady, half human horse man costume hybrid thing. Yes, and of course we have to imagine the Rocketeer also has that ray gun. That's pretty rad.
Sure. Okay.
I think I've made some pretty good arguments. So we're gonna give it to Jordan with the rebuttal. How do you think your crazy cat lady hybrid chimera monster abomination against God gets out of this situation?
So first of all, it's 2 horses. Mm-hmm. You've all seen a horse. They're pretty big, like bigger than a man, I would say. And if they're standing on top of each other, which I would imagine they are because they're making one man costume, they're going to be pretty giant. And I would say probably around 8 to 10 feet tall, easy, like minimum.
Okay.
They also have a crazy cat lady on top of them, to be honest. So crazy cat ladies, what do crazy cat ladies have? They have cats. Do you think they leave their cats at home? No, they take them with them. So, this giant hulking man-looking thing with hooves coming out of its, like, just little hands and stuff is just walking towards these people and your Rocketeer.
I can't tell if Jordan's trying to win this fight or is he just trying to give me nightmares for the next week. Because this sounds awful.
Both of them might be working.
just straight up awful. Anyway, continue, Jordan. It's fine. It's alright.
So this giant hulking thing with hooves for hands and cats all over it is walking towards these people. They're not going to look at it and fight it or bow down to it. They wouldn't even paying attention to the Rocketeer because they're terrified and running away. So you can't get any help from them because they're already gone. Mm-hmm. And all I got to do is start chucking cats at you. Just throw some cats at you because, well, cats are vicious little animals.
So his plan is a catapult, if you will. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure. Like that sounds like a compelling argument, but it's up to Travis. Well, Travis, our judge, what do you think here?
2 horses and a cat all sounds like a terrible YouTube video. Just put that out.
Yeah.
Personally, honestly, I don't know. This is pretty fucking weird.
Okay, so is it too close to call? Do you need another attribute, maybe? Do we need to give him another attribute, or should we go into sudden death where we pick a new character?
No, let's go with another attribute.
Another attribute?
I want to see
okay.
what else happens.
We're gonna pile onto this. Great. Let's see what happens. Okay, we'll give Jordan his, then we'll give me mine here. Okay, so me, I'm armed with a catapult and unlimited livestock.
So basically, you're able to now shoot the cats back at him?
Okay, I can work with this.
Alright, what do you got, Jordan?
I can duplicate one opponent's attribute.
So, which is it going to be?
I'm going to get the catapult.
Okay, with unlimited livestock.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Because it's half cat lady. Gotta.
Okay, so he just now has a catapult delivery system for his cats. One question: livestock. I'm maybe farm dogs. That would be consistent, right? Maybe
no, because they're not.
They're not livestock. I guess they're not livestock. I guess it would have to be something more specific.
You actually have to get a product from them.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like I could throw cows at him.
Yes.
Yeah, like, okay, I'm going to twist her at him. Like, you think it's the one cow, but no, it's the same cow going around. Okay, so I'm throwing cows at you, and you're throwing livestock at me back. The catapults counteract each other. They balance out, so that's a wash again. But the grocery bags, I was thinking about this before. Does it, just because I have too many grocery bags, I mean, I went to the store, I didn't get, there's more than just groceries there. I think maybe I got some catnip in there. I mean, there's no saying what's in the grocery bags. I think it's a random generator for the grocery bags.
Is that how it works?
I don't know how. Like, I'm not going to say the rules of temporal reality, because it's not like he got them from Gettysburg. There's not a Piggly Wiggly there. I mean, I don't think there was. I think that would be in the history books of Abraham Lincoln giving his speech outside of Piggly Wiggly, but you never know. So I'm thinking I'm going to distract the cats with the grocery bags, and take them out of the equation. And of course, I'm going to set my ray gun to cat lady disintegration there, which is basically just regular lady disintegration. But of course, we have to think about the human costume in there. I think I'm gonna because the Rocketeer is usually a good guy, so he would not hurt animals. But I think it counteracts it because of the human costume. It confuses them enough to where that's not a hindrance, and he will kill this obvious monster, even though it is kind of just camouflage. So I think the Rocketeer still has the edge in this fight. But it is up to Jordan to rebuttal that. What do you think, Jordan?
I still think my giant hulking thing could do something here, because one, that gets rid of your grocery bags, but who said the cat lady just has a couple cats?
Right.
The cat lady, it's a crazy cat lady.
We're talking at least 8 cats.
At least 8. At least 8. So I'm saying, yes, a couple cats do go to the grocery bags for the catnip, but if there's catnip even in there, but I still have more cats, and I think that those cats would still be able to distract the Rocketeer long enough for the hulking man-horse thing to just club it to death.
Can we go back to the distracting the Rocketeer with the cats? Because I just imagine, like, oh, you think you're fast with your jetpack, huh? Here's a kitten. Here's a kitten. Here's a kitten.
Well, you even forget the fact that you also have a catapult with unlimited livestock.
Yeah, exactly. So I can just keep shooting cats and, like, or
Well, you gotta
Cows.
counteract my unlimited livestock. So I'm thinking those are meeting in the air and creating hamburger meats of whatever livestock we're shooting at each other. So I'm thinking that's just a horrible, horrible collateral damage.
First, I think you just created the first McDonald's.
Yeah, but I don't think. Well, yeah, because they use real meat. Sure.
Hey, back then they probably did.
back then, but that was a long time ago.
Gettysburg.
407 years ago, I got to finish up this speech because I need to get some Mickey D's. I'll tell you what. Travis, is this cleared anything up for you? Because if it has, I worry for you. Because I don't even know anymore.
I don't know. I mean, you kind of dug yourself a hole. Said like the Rocketeer's a good guy. He wouldn't want to actually shoot the cats. I mean, they're just a crazy old cat lady. She's not evil anyway. It's sitting on top of this thing.
He's a good guy, but still, like, if in a fight to the death, he will kill. Like, it's like.
But he's not trying to kill you. He's just throwing cats.
He's not like Batman. Like he will ray gun a motherfucker. Like it's pretty intense.
I don't know, man. I mean, if these horses are somewhat sentient, there's two of them. They've got unlimited livestock they can possibly command. I mean,
hold on, someone's taking a picture of me. Dab. No. Damn it, there's some that aren't dab worthy in there.
Personally, I think actually the Rocketeer's probably going to lose this one.
No!
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, I worked so hard. Okay, well,
two horses.
Jordan has won, and I believe he has come out of the victor here. But yes, you win. Not only one sucker, but two. So why don't you take two suckers? Because that's what we became. It's two suckers. Listen to Jordan here. And welcome back to the UGO podcast. We're still here at Plattecon and still doing some fun stuff, playing some games. But now we're going to play a new one for us because we got our buddy Ben over here. Say hi, Ben.
Hi, Ben.
And he is running a table. He's a table neighbor of us. And rather than vie for territory like we usually do, normally that makes it sound super violent. Normally when we're at other cons, it's more like a snap battle, kind of like gangs in not gangs in New York. Like that's way super violent.
No, that'd be very violent.
I'm thinking of what's the lame game that the gang that everyone always like, West Side Story. Okay. We're thinking West Side Story type thing. Story. Yeah. But, would you like to mention the name of your table then?
Okay, yeah, we're Battle Rock Studios. Right now we're demoing Battle of the Cards. It's a game I drew by hand. It's 61 cards in the whole deck. So there's a number of unique cards with characters from T-Rocktopia. There's guitars and photon beams and kittens with chainsaws. There's running around freaking out guy. He runs around and freaks out.
Fair.
So yeah, I don't know if you want to try playing a quick game.
Of course. I love all the things that are in it. It sounds like all the things we need to kill a killer queen if we do dynamite and a laser beam. But I'm super excited. These cards look really rad too because I see these like what is it? It looks like Cylons on here.
Yeah, so that's our. This is the symbol of T-Rock, our main character from T-Rocktopia. So the world of this game is in T-Rocktopia, the planet of music. And the heroes of that world is the Knee of Justice. They're a music band.
So we got two. Is this my hand then?
Yep. So that'll be your hand. You got 3 of your character cards, 3 of your power-up cards. You can look at all those.
Okay. Yep. Is Travis playing with us, or is this just me?
I'll play too. Yeah.
Did you play? Oh, okay.
I know how many players I
need help. I'm new at this.
All right.
Back me
it's
up on
to
this.
6 players.
Okay. Oh, okay. Cool.
That'll be your cards.
Okay.
And then we're going to each have 1 dice piece, and that'll represent your life points. So we're going to set that up with 1 life point each. So the point is to not die if
Good
you
plan.
can.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll start off just to kind of kick it off. I'm going to use one of my character cards, the black cards, and I'll start off by challenging Nick here.
Okay, he challenges me. Okay, so what do I do in response?
Alright, so you're going to use one of your character cards, that's the black cards.
Okay.
And you're just going to try and beat my card. You don't know what it is because it's face down. Mm-hmm. You're going to look in your upper right-hand corner. It's a level 7 is the most powerful character.
Okay. So I'm gonna try here. How about okay? I kind of like this one. So I'm gonna try this guy.
All right. So okay, pick that. We're gonna flip our cards up.
Okay. So
So I got my T-Roctopian Mosh Pit versus your Tyrannosaurus Cyborg.
okay.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna compare our HP, power level, and speed. Start looking at the cards here. So it looks like I have a higher HP.
And for the listeners, the T-Rex Cyborg looks super rad, by the way.
Yeah, I decked him out with
Right out of a metal album cover.
4 Gatling guns and a couple lasers and a sweet headpiece and everything.
Are those Gatling gun arms or like?
No, I mean he's got arms too, but he also
okay.
has Gatling arms.
He
guns,
also
so-
has Gatling guns.
Yeah, he's got
okay.
all the things. All
to
the
compensate for those tiny arms.
things. Yeah.
All right, so you got more HP than me.
Right. Let's see. So I have higher HP, higher power level, and a higher speed. So I'm beating you in everything right now.
Okay, so I'm like wiped by
Right.
what is your thingy?
T-Roctopian Mosh Pit.
Mosh pitting me. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never done well in a mosh pit. So this
I
is,
love mosh
So
pits.
this is just tradition. Like this is just history repeating
Especially now
itself.
that you have really tiny arms.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't lift any people up.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Is there any way to save me right now?
Yes. So you're gonna use your red cards. Those are your power-up cards.
Okay.
And what you need to do in your left-hand corner, you have some symbols. You want to match those to the symbols on your card there. So you have a mythical type cyborg, or also you have played a vehicle type card. So if we read on the bottom of the card, can be written by cyborgs or mythical types. So you can look through your characters, and if you have a mythical or cyborg,
Oh, cool.
you can play that card with your...
And have him ride the cyborg
Right, and
T-Rex. Nice. I do not have one of those, but
Okay.
I'm gonna
Any power-up cards then.
I'm gonna try my power card. Okay, I think I can do it here because I got I need one of the symbols to match, right?
Right.
Okay, I got one. I got one here.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Go
Okay,
for it.
I think I do this. Get I lay face
Yep,
up.
Yep.
All
Face
right.
up next to the card.
Okay, I got
Okay, never time.
because I got the cross chainsaw symbol here.
Right.
And I got this thing
So-
called Never Time.
So never time cuts all of my stats in half.
Yeah.
So now I'm losing. Let's see. I can do not a lot. Oh, I can give my
bad.
mosh pit an awesome beard. But that's just going to raise my HP and doesn't do a lot for me.
Like beards usually do.
Right.
I say, it's too bad that I don't have a cyborg raptor, otherwise I could have really set myself up for the joke. Clever girl. But,
Excellent.
we'll have to just settle for the T-Rex thing.
All right, so you're beating me in everything right now. I don't have any other cards I can put on it, so I lose my life point. I'm dead.
Great.
So, now, it's on to your turn to try and beat Travis now.
Okay, so I gotta challenge him.
Right,
Okay.
so you're going to put one of the black cards face down,
Okay.
and one of your disadvantages is that you've used up some cards, so you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
less cards now.
Okay, so I gotta try this here. Okay. I think I'm gonna try with this one here. I'm gonna try that one.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let's see, then. I guess I will... Doesn't actually matter, I think, for me.
Setting up for the shot, scoring for the kill.
That
Yep.
one.
All right.
It's Nick's biggest fear.
Okay, so we're going to flip cards. All right, yeah. Running around freaking out guy and Kim with a chainsaw. These
Oh
are
my
two-
god. How did you know?
I always know.
These are two of my favorite characters.
Okay.
Well, it's Kim with a chainsaw and it's Kim with a chainsaw. So, running around freaking out guy is kind of interesting because he's one of the only characters in the deck that you need a dice piece for. Mm-hmm. So you are going to roll one die, and then you're going to multiply it by 500, and that'll be all your stats. So it could be one of the weakest characters or one of the strongest characters.
Okay. So I got
Okay,
5.
So 2,500 for HP, 2,500 for power level, 2,500
Yeah,
for
crazy
speed.
running around guy. Go crazy run.
So
Okay.
Kitten is
You
losing
run around all
everything right
crazy.
now.
Yeah, like, even my power level, which was actually really high, is
Yeah.
no longer useful.
Yeah, sucker.
All right, so Kitten is a cosmic being, so you need a power card with one of the stars in the corner.
Okay. Time Vortex?
Yeah, okay. So, we gotta make sure to read this right. Yep, so Time Vortex, you can take one of the cards out of play and put in one of the cards in your deck. So, you could take out Freaking Out Guy, and if you have some weaker character, you can throw him in play.
Yeah, I'm gonna take running around freaking out guy and replace him with a class 2 warbot.
Alright,
No!
so how the tables have turned.
I don't want a robot. I want a crazy running around naked man
Well,
whose mouth is in his stomach, apparently. I don't know.
All mouth.
He's all mouth.
well, he screams a lot.
I'm sure his wife loves it. But anyway, so what's my robot here? I got a HP 700. I'm like, oh man, I'm not doing so great. I'm not doing so hot here.
All right.
But I can put like a thing down, right?
Right. So
Okay.
you can do anything with a robot class. So the little cross wrenches.
Crab baskets. I don't have robot. I don't have robot stuff. Oh no.
So if you don't have any robot stuff, you're dead.
Yep.
Travis wins.
I am the victor.
No.
All right.
Kitty with the chainsaw wins again.
That's the end of the game. And there's a card in here somewhere where you get to walk away from an explosion in slow motion.
Oh, sweet.
Awesome.
That doesn't do anything. You just get to play it if you win the game.
Well, now that we have we've done a test drive, like I will play one more. Can we play one more?
Okay, yeah.
Do one more. Let's do one more.
All right, we can discard all these and play with.
Yeah,
we
we'll
got
play
some
with brand new
cards
stuff.
here.
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna start with the same life total, or
Yeah, let's do. Do you just want to do one life point again?
Yeah, what are you doing? Should we do two?
let's
We
do
can do two.
Let's
do
be
two.
risky.
Let's
There's
let this
some
last a
more
little bit.
interesting mechanics when it's not sudden death like this.
Yeah.
All right, so 3 out of each pile. So one of the parts of the game that I didn't really mention just because we're doing a quick sudden death match is when someone dies, they get to continue playing as an undead character.
Ooh.
There's 2 cards in this deck that will bring you back. There's a card that you can subtract or add a life point, and then there's Deus Ex Machina, because reasons, where you can just do things. So, yeah. So if anyone dies, they can maybe come back or not. All right. And then usually we'll roll a dice to see who goes first. So I rolled a 4.
Nick, roll.
All right.
All right, Nick's
Yeah,
got
5.
5. And 6. All right, Travis is going first.
All right. So then,
And then you can challenge whoever you want to.
sounds good. Gotta make sure all my cards here.
And then I didn't mention the drawing system. You get to restock your hand at the end of your turn.
Okay.
So if you attack me, I have to wait all the way till the end of my turn before
Oh, okay.
I can restock my hand. So you can, if you're with a bigger group, it's up to 6 players. You can kind of burn out some people's hands.
Take somebody out entirely.
Right.
All right.
He's observing the hand.
I am.
I should probably look at my hand too. I don't even know what I have. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh.
So I think Is the horse head a speed type then?
That's the vehicle.
That's vehicle,
class.
yeah.
So you can play another character with it. If you look at the bottom of the card, it should list which kind of character you can place with that card.
Okay, which one's the speed type? That's what I'm wondering then.
That's the helmet with the wings on it.
Okay. So.
Yep. So there's 6 classes. There's
The
cyborg.
Hermes helmet. That makes sense.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, there's cyborg, there's robot, speed type, elemental, mythical, and cosmic being are the 6 class types in here.
All right.
And there's a few subclasses. But
Okay.
Let's see here then. I think I'm going to attack Nick.
All right.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna put down. Let's see here. Crap baskets. This one?
Sound confident. All right.
Question mark?
All right, let's flip cards. Teleporting android girl versus mech suit. All right. So let's see.
I got a teleporting android girl.
You do?
Mech suit has a higher HP and a higher power level, but android girl has a higher speed.
All right.
So mech suit is currently winning. What will Nick do?
Okay, I got. I can use this thing here because I got to beat his.
Either HP or power level.
power
If you
level, okay.
can just get one of them, it's best 2 out of 3
Okay.
is the goal.
Okay. I got this here because she's a robot, so I can
Or
use
speed type.
Yeah.
So you can do one or the other.
So I got. Oh, I can. Crap! That brings me to a tie. If I
Ties are, I don't know, they can work to your advantage, maybe.
Okay.
If there's a tie that can't be broken, then everything will be discarded and you'll play with new character cards.
Okay. Well, let's see where let's see where this one gets me here.
Alright.
I got because I got
Ooh.
this photon rainbow laser.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
And, gay pride, you son of a bitch. And it ups my HP to 1400 and my power level to 1700.
Alright. I should mention the power-up cards add on to your
Oh, they add on? Oh, it's not okay.
So now you're actually OP. Yeah. Alright.
So your HP is 2,000.
Mm-hmm.
Your power level is 2,700.
Right.
It's not quite over 9,000 yet, but we'll get there.
We're getting there. That's
Wow. I wasn't expecting that much power. Is there even worth it to add a power if I know I can't win, or?
I mean, if you don't think you're going to win, yeah, I wouldn't play one.
Because you got to last the rest of the round.
Unless
too.
you want to, like, burn a card or something, but, yeah.
No, I think I'm just going to have to lose this one.
Alright, so.
That powerful.
Alright, so then you go down one life point.
Alright.
Alright, now that was the end of your turn, so you can get rid of one of your cards if you want.
Okay.
And then restock your hand to the 3 and 3.
Well, I'm going to get rid of the boombox.
Alright.
And then I'm going to draw a character card, draw a power up.
Alright, then it's on the next turn. You can challenge whoever you want.
Okay, I am going to challenge. I'm gonna challenge Ben here.
Alright. And I'll use pow. Alright. So I'm gonna throw down the cube against Robot Dragon.
Ooh-wee.
Dang it. Okay. So let's see. You got
I'm a dragon.
Alright, I have a higher HP and you have a higher everything else.
Okay.
Okay, what can I do here? You know what? I'm gonna play the card of insanity.
Okay.
So, I get to roll 1 dice. If I can roll a 4 or higher, I win. If I roll lower, I lose.
Oh, crap baskets.
Yeah! Alright. So, I
Not the
stay
Robo
alive.
Dragon.
You go down 1 life point.
Not Robo Drogo.
Robo Drogo has that.
Alright, so you go down 1 life point.
Okay, I'm down 1.
And then you get to get rid of 1 card if you want, then restock your hand.
Okay, I'm gonna ditch my. It looks cool, but I'm gonna ditch the fire-breathing land shark.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is weak, but it just looks cool.
It does look cool, but I don't know if I'm gonna get something that can ride it. So I'm gonna switch back up here. And
So
do I go back up with my other card too?
Yep, back to 3 and 3.
So for the riding ones, we play this is the character first, then we play the other ones
right,
on
you want to
power
play
up.
the vehicle first and then someone to ride it.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'll challenge Travis.
Okay.
Okay. Flip. Alright, General Manager. It's a really tall robot.
Alright.
thing.
I've got Pyrotechnic Robot Pegasus.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. I think I am probably beating you in HP, power level, but we are actually tied on speed, but I'm still winning.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna have August and her dog Red ride her.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
As I can tell, my HP stays the same. But now I'm at 3,700 power level and 6,500 speed. So I am fast.
You got the most powerful card in the deck.
Yes!
So...
Look at that thing. Look at him. That's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, it's based off of one of my favorite bands, August Burns Red. I just changed- There's a story about their name that, like, an ex-girlfriend burned their dog alive, and the headline was August Burns Red. That's why they named their band that.
That's
Now that you think about it, I think of like a lot of band names could be magical cards in decks. I now add the attribute avenge sevenfold.
Right, yeah.
I'm avenging you sevenfold.
Alright,
It
so
works.
I'm dead.
Alright.
Alright, so I go down 1 life point. We're all at 1 life point now.
It's all
Back
evened
to
up.
sudden death.
Not bad.
Yep.
We're back down. Okay.
So then I'm gonna keep these and then restock. Send to Travis.
Alright, so
Right.
my turn then.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I think I'm going to attack Ben.
Okay, challenge. You gotta challenge again.
What can I do? Not a whole lot. You know what? It's time for Snowman.
Snowman.
Snowman's coming out.
Alright, well, I've got Bad Bear.
Oh boy. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, you're destroying me in HP, destroying me in power level, destroying me in speed. I have like a speed of 100 versus your speed of 3,500.
So I think you're not going to try improving that.
I'm actually just trolling you. Deus Ex Machina, because reasons I win.
Oh no! There's a card called Deus Ex Machina! Oh crap!
So
just defeat one player in battle or resurrect one player with 1 life point. Oh my god, that's great.
So you lose your life point, you're dead.
My bad mare has been defeated.
Because of a Deus Ex. Oh, I love it.
Because reasons.
We need more cowbell.
We need more
Hold
cowbell.
on, there's more.
Oh.
So you get to play as an undead character now.
Okay.
So you stay alive. There's one more card in the deck that could get you back into the game.
Okay,
but for
so
now, you're undead. You can't win in this state, but you can still fight people.
Okay. Oh, you can still fight. Oh, you can still troll. You can still troll people.
You can.
Okay.
All right, so it's on to me and you.
Okay, it's me. All right. So am I the one?
Do I draw cards then, or is it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can restock your hand.
Okay.
And so it's beneficial to you to get rid of a power-up card.
Power-up card? Okay.
So then you can at least draw a power-up card to try and find that one card.
Sounds
it's in
good.
the power-up card deck.
So I will get rid of cowbell to draw. I know.
But you need more cowbell.
I know.
I did think about putting that card in there, just having another cowbell card, just labeling it, more cowbell. Same art style and everything.
Yes, exact same card.
More cowbell. This is all. This is really complicated. No. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try this one.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Yeah. Throw out my samurai bot. And versus. Oh, geez. Good bear. Right
Good
after
bear.
bad bear.
Yes.
Oh no. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose.
So I got Good Bear, an interdimensional cosmic good bear being.
Okay. Oh, I am beating you in speed. How about that?
I'm not very.
Because you are a samurai.
Okay.
A good bear's not very fast.
All right.
You wouldn't have to have a smackerel of honey.
It's gonna give my samurai bot a grenade, and
shit.
that brings up his power level by 1,500.
Okay.
So, I'm trying to read the cards from over here. 2,500 for my power level, so I'm winning in power level and speed now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I can only up. Crap. I can only up his HP. The sweet jams. No, because all my other ones are not cosmic.
Yeah.
Are not cosmic based powers. No. Good Bear has been defeated.
win.
So Ben has won again. Well, that was absolutely as entertaining as I thought it was going to be. That's fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Ben, for letting us play
was fun.
this great game for you. Where can the listeners go to find this game?
Right now, if you go on to our website, it's battlerockgames.com. We have a link. This game was printed through the Game Crafter. They're based in Madison.
Okay.
So we have our game available through them. It's $20 on the Game Crafter.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Great. Well, thank you so much for coming over and showing us the game. That was great.
Yeah.
This is Nick in our first art interview of Plattecon. Yes, we here at the UGO podcast, we love the artists, the artistes, as I like to call them. But I'm pretentious, so that's what I use. But yes, I'm here with
Tree Blasting Game of Tentaclemadestudios.
Tentaclemadestudios. Now, I feel like you have an unfair advantage over the other artists having the many tentacles making your art. One would say that's unfair. How would you respond?
They're complicated.
They're complicated. Okay, I see. That's a good response. But yes, I see a lot of lovely art designs here and stuff. I see these. What are these little pillows here?
I call them pocket friends. They're like cuddly fidgets to go in your pocket. Where I can, I try and work in art therapy into my work.
Oh, okay. Well, they're absolutely adorable. I love the little button eyes. I'll probably get some pictures afterwards so we can throw them up so the listeners can see. And I see buttons and all sorts of good jazz. What's been your most eye-catching art piece so far at the cons you've been to?
That's always a difficult question because different people gravitate towards different things.
Sure.
The spinning tower of buttons is usually a fairly safe draw because not many people have rotating. Yeah, it spins. Not many people have rotating things on their table.
Oh my god, yes. And I wanted, as soon as you told me it spins, I want to spin it. So
that is exactly what I want you to do. So.
That's absolutely great. So is this your first time at Plattecon?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, you've been to previous conventions before, I'm assuming.
Yeah, my last November was my 1 year anniversary of being a con kid.
Oh, okay. So, how's Plattecon treating you this year?
I like it. It's small. It's intimate. But the first con I ever went to as a con goer was a small college-bound con. So it's very nostalgic.
Yeah, I love those words, small and intimate. It makes me think it's much like Peter Dinklage would be in bed. I think it's absolutely fantastic. But yes, have you had any chance to interacting with customers, cosplayers, and stuff like that at previous conventions? Have any good stories you might want to mention? No, you're looking at me confused.
I went like.
You went blank. You went blank.
A bunch of them. It's like, oh my god, which one?
I saw like a Windows loading screen thing like on your face.
It was too many tabs.
It was weird. Yeah.
Well, at the last con I did was Anime Milwaukee.
Oh, okay.
So, and I am a Critical Role person. I have fallen into it head first. It's eaten my life, soul, all the things. And we had some amazing Critical Role cosplayers, like a full-on Percy. So it was like, 6 of us standing in front of my table in the middle of this crowded hall, just kind of squeeing and yelling about Critical Role. So that was fun.
Fantastic. All right. Well, so that the listeners can see your lovely art, is there a webpage they can go to find it?
Yeah, I actually kind of do all the SOCMed, which is an abbreviation of social media. Okay. I have my primary website that's more of a blog, and I have an Instagram and a Facebook and a Twitter and a Tumblr, which, if you're going to come to my Tumblr, just be warned, there's a lot of politics in it. Okay. Actually, there's a lot in my Facebook and Twitter, too. Yeah, so be warned.
The political, I like it. You got to get your inspiration for your angst, for your art somewhere.
Oh yeah, the current political environment has inspired an entire series of illustrations called Political Animals.
If there's one thing about Trump, he's an ugly man, but he's going to inspire some beautiful art pieces, I think.
Yeah, totally. I follow a bunch of artists all over the place, and one of the first things that this artist, whose handle is Sawdust Bear, said was, "This is a time that we need to make art, even if it's just pretty art and not conceptual art, because it's important now more than ever."
I couldn't agree more. Can I get one of those cards from you? They're absolutely fantastic. Great. Well, thank you for your time. Have a great day and a great rest of your con.
Thank you so much.
That was fantastic. You're a pro.
Thank you.
Love it. You've interviewed a lot of podcasts before?
No.
Good. Only do it with us. Don't cheat on us with anyone.
Okay.
So we're back here at still at Plattecon, still playing games. We got B. B is back, back in black. We got Bino, who was playing some Cards Against Humanity with us before. He's back now to test out a new game we got here, the Princess Bride Prepare to Die Again game, which apparently is an expansion, but is also a standalone game. So here are the rules here. I think at the start of the game, each player is dealt a name tag card to display, which is one of these. This is the "Hello, my name is," and you get a certain card with that. So it gives us one of these. All right. So, and then see, we got some 6 black cards to form his 6-fingered hand of cards.
Aha.
Clever. I like it. Okay. So we need 7 of those for everybody, or 6 of those for everybody. And we gotta go. Let's choose. I'm gonna go first. Okay. I'm gonna go first here. So okay, the current player shuffles and flips the black cards, then selects the card that enrages them the most, flipping it to show everyone at the table. That the person that played the card then reveals themselves, and the current player gets to exact their revenge. Using the cards to fill in the gaps in the immortal phrase, "Hello, my name is blank, you blank, prepare to die." The person who played the offending card places their name tag card to the side, showing that they have scored a point. Yes, you get a point for creating a fun moment, even if you get killed. But don't worry, you're only mostly dead. This player must then draw a new name card, and everyone draws another black card to add to their current hand. The person to the left of the current player becomes the new current player, making the important choice for the next round. Okay, so this is gonna be my name, and then you guys put in your card that you think I would find most offensive to finish off my revenge.
Okay.
So you gotta finish off my vengeance quote, and it is here. Hello, my name is Black Widow.
Okay.
Okay, I got one for the widow.
I don't know. I don't got much credit for this one.
Okay, let me see here. Hello? My name is Black Widow. You ruined my origin story. Prepare to die. Screw you, Disney. Screw you, Disney.
That's a good one.
Or, hello, my name is Black Widow. You drained my day of color. Prepare to die. Nah, origin story's got it.
Alright.
I'm glad I
story is
threw
the
away
one.
the drain my dip.
There it is.
Thank you.
That's good. Good job, B.
That was a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright.
Okay, let's try. Try again.
Sorry, do we draw cards then?
So yeah, we fill up back to base, and I get a new name card here.
So, we each need a black card then.
Okay. All right, Travis, how about you judge this time?
All right.
Okay, what do you name? Well, who's your
Hello,
name?
my name is Hamlet, Prince of Denmark.
Okay.
You have stood behind a curtain. Prepare to die.
Okay. There we go.
All right. So, boo-hoo, my name is Hamlet, Prince of Denmark. You made me worry. Prepare to die. Okay.
I cannot handle all this worry. I can't handle it. I don't know why Hamlet became Woody Allen all of a sudden.
I don't know.
Oh jeez. Oh god.
Hello, my
Polonius.
name is Hamlet, Prince of Denmark. You rule the waves. Prepare to die. Now I think he was dead by the time people actually crossed the ocean, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was dead.
So,
Sorry, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. You're just not good. Not good people. Not good shit.
I'm gonna have to go maybe worry because I hate Hamlet. And that just seems the most
Yay!
pathetic.
I get the Hamlet point.
Yes, you do.
Hello, my name is Deadpool.
Deadpool. Oh man. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, I got it.
Alright.
Got it.
Join in?
Yeah, let's rat him in here.
Hello, my name is Deadpool. You took my license to kill.
Dang.
Oh man, I would watch Deadpool fight James Bond. I would.
Hello, my name is Deadpool. You said that you had the power. Prepare to die.
You got the touch. You got the power.
I'm gonna say you took my license to kill.
Yeah.
I thought the power one would work.
Good at this game, man. I'm good at this.
All right, so
we're doing
you
it,
take 6 cards,
yeah.
or 7 cards.
6.
Six.
One for every finger of the 6 finger man.
He knew it. We didn't even read the joke in the rule book, and he got it.
My sister insisted on watching this at least every moment.
Oh, of course.
For about 5 years.
It's Travis's.
My turn.
Yep.
So, all right. So, hello. Instead, my name is Mark Zuckerberg.
Okay, we got that one. I got that one.
Oh god, this is gonna be bad.
It's over.
Over, huh?
Oh yeah.
Nick thinks he has an auto win.
Damn it! Oh, this would have.
So you're, again, suffering what I did before.
Yeah.
It always
And the
happens.
Barney Stinson truth is made prevalent again. New is always better.
Yep. Hello, my name is Mark Zuckerberg. You broke my economy. Prepare to die.
You innovating son of a bitch.
My name is Mark Zuckerberg. You gave me a shock. Prepare to die.
Is that fun? Like, I'm not sure.
No. Could just be a throwaway card. Or, hello, my name is Mark Zuckerberg. You drove my golf buggy. Prepare to die. And I had to go broke my economy.
Yes.
Damn it.
I am the best.
I had this one.
I am the best at this.
Yeah, that'd do it.
That is very much.
No, I got the winner here.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's it right there. All right.
It's your turn then.
Okay, so we have. Hello, my name is Taylor Swift.
Oh, let's get Swifty. All right.
Swifty.
No, oh, we're not can't do a Rick and Morty. That's Swifty there. Here's Swifty in here. Take off your panties. Sit on the floor. All right.
I have no idea.
I don't have you interrupted my speech in the Grammys. I didn't get it. I didn't have it. It's not here.
Hello, my name is Taylor Swift. You rained on my parade. Prepare to die.
Close.
Hello, my name is Taylor Swift. You grinned insanely at my grandma. Prepare to die. Hello, my name is Taylor Swift. You put a wig on my cat. Prepare to die.
I feel like she would do that herself. I don't know.
No, that's Lady Gaga you're thinking of.
Fair enough.
Ooh, what if she had beef with Lady Gaga? Now, that would be fun.
That'd just be pathetic, actually.
I'm a fan of Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga would just destroy her.
Yeah.
Like,
there is no comparison.
contest.
Let's think about this, because Lady Gaga bought a $4,000 purse, took her her eyelash brush, and wrote in Japanese kanji on there, "I love my monsters." And people are like, she ruined the bag. I'm like, no, she's still going to have fans. I will give it to You Rained on My Parade.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Me.
What do you represent, B?
Nick, it is your turn to judge.
Alright, well, what is my name? My name is what? My name is who? My name is Barack Obama. Now, you have to understand that vengeance normally is not an acceptable course of action, but these are trying times. So I feel like this is one exception that we can do. But the vengeance must be carried out via drone strike. That's an absolute necessary part of the plan. But let's see. What has wronged me? My name is Barry O. You touched my llama. Prepare to die. My name is Barry Obama. You didn't stand by me. Stand by me.
That.
When I'm not strong. I was not strong, and you did not stand by me. Prepare to die. My name is Barack Obama. You turned my mother out. Prepare to die. I feel that strikes a little too close. No one should talk about someone else's mama. You didn't stand by me.
All right.
You did not stand by me.
I'll take you.
I thought turning my mother out would just be cruel enough to work.
Joe Biden, you were not. You did not stick by me like that glorious, glorious man. All
And
right.
he should be thankful for that, especially if it was a hunting expedition.
No.
Shots fired.
In his defense, that man did look like a flying bird. He had a bird face. Okay? I mean, let's not jump to conclusions, guys. All right, Travis, you're up.
All right. Hello, my name is Mr. Spock. I'm very analytical.
Mr. Spock.
Oh, I got a good one.
Nope. Normally I do not have. Emotions.
If I don't win this.
All right. Hello, my name is Mr. Spock. Logically, you have no reason to exist. Prepare to die.
Son of a. Who got logic? You son of a bitch. Whichever one of you.
We have a winner, so we're just going to read the other ones just for,
Son of a
for
bitch.
pity points. Hello, my name is Mr. Spock. You corrupted the space-time continuum. Prepare to die.
Oh, that was close.
It's very good.
That's close.
It just doesn't fit as well. Hello, my name is Mr. Spock. You left my toilet seat up. Prepare to die.
I'll be taking that card.
Wow, that was a dang good one.
You lucky son of a
And I thought I had it pretty good with space-time continuum.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
You
But I had something that said logically. And no reason.
All right, so Rihanna.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like Rihanna would kill somebody for this.
It is.
All right, hello, my name is Rihanna. You touched my monkey. Prepare to die. Hello, my name is Rihanna. You gave my socks to the thrift shop.
Damn you, Macklemore. Damn you.
Hello, my name is Rihanna. You treated yourself. Prepare to die.
Ooh, getting sassy on that last one.
Yeah. Of those ridiculous ones, I'm going to go with touched my monkey.
Right?
Because the rest...
Because it means two things.
I mean,
That's fine.
I didn't know Rihanna had one, and I don't want to say any conjecture, but
It would happen.
I would be upset if someone touched my monkey without permission.
All right. Hello, my name is Macklemore. Prepare to die.
Okay, I wasted my card.
Right?
I wasted my card. Okay, I fully regret. Okay, I fully regret the socks in the thrift shop.
It would have been perfect. That would have been it.
Yeah. Okay.
We had a pause for box breaking.
Yeah.
Who's Macklemore?
He's the thrift shop guy.
It's the guy who made the song Thrift Shop.
Yeah.
And Downtown. which is all about riding on a moped.
I don't know either of the
in my
songs.
pocket.
I just like
Okay.
the dude with the afro on just standing on a rooftop somewhere, just looking at it, shaking his head. All right. Hello, my name is Macklemore. You laughed at my haircut. Prepare to die.
Yep, that'll do it.
Hello, my name is Macklemore. You hid in the woods. Prepare to die.
Hillary, get out of there.
Hello, my name is Macklemore. You wandered off the path. Prepare to die.
Hillary, get out of there. Sorry.
Laughed at my haircut. I'm not gonna lie. If you had the socks, boy, you would have won that one.
All of the regret. All of it. I regret everything.
Well, let's see if you can make it up to yourself by judging.
Okay, let's see here. Hello, my name is Joss Whedon.
All right.
You canceled my show for the 7th time. Prepare to die. Damn you, Fox. Damn you. Hello, my name is Joss Whedon. You greased my pig. Prepare to die.
That means two things.
At least.
How dare you say that about Nathan Fillion? He didn't put that much weight on. Hello, my name is Joss Whedon. You scribbled in my notebook. Prepare to die. That's where Black Widow's backstory was. Now it's all ruined. Hello, my name is Joss Whedon. You trolled my YouTube post. Prepare to die.
Or I'll just quit entirely.
Alright, trolled my YouTube post.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman. A delightful man that I just watched stab a bunch of people last night.
I have not yet seen Logan.
It is, it's a little depressing. I mean, we might have needed that Zoloft commercial afterwards. It's a little dark.
No one dies in it, though.
Yep. Somehow they all go home happy. Misses all the vital organs.
Well,
right.
in honor of his DNA, I play that.
Alright, now we got the man Hugh Jackman. Hello, I'm Hugh Jackman. You leapt over 10 burning buses. Prepare to die. Only I can do that. No one out stunt works me. Hello, my name is Hugh Jackman. You broke my fourth wall. Prepare to die, Deadpool. Your stupid advertisement. Alright, hello, my name is Hugh Jackman. You tousled my hair. Prepare to die. My hair is absolutely fantastic, but I gotta go with you broke my fourth wall because I feel like you'd be mad at Ryan Reynolds at Deadpool. So, fourth wall gets it.
I thought tousled hair was actually pretty good for
That was good. That was good. Not gonna lie, I was sorely tempted. So we gotta count them up. Let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3.
Pretty sure not me.
Who can beat 8?
I got 6.
Oh, and he wins. He's the best at vengeance, like I always knew I was. I'd like to thank my my inspiration, Inigo Montoya. I have killed many six-fingered men, which by means I've killed many men and sewn a six finger on them. Technically, I'm a serial killer.
The six fingers their penis.
Anyway, thanks again for playing with us, guys. That was absolutely a fun time. Make sure you both take a sucker for a participation prize if you'd like a little bit of sugar rush there, or if you just want a congratulatory high five. I got 2 crisp ones for you. There it is. Yeah. All right, welcome back to the UGO podcast, and I'm here again with our buddy Sarah. Sarah, say hi.
What's up?
And yes, we met Sarah. We actually met for the first time back in Plattecon last year, right?
A year ago.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, man, it's flown by so fast. But yeah, we met you with your group Ginger Kitten Studios, I believe.
Ginger Kitten Enterprises.
Ginger Kitten Enterprises. Unlikely Hero Studios. I mixed it up. I'm so sorry. But yes, you're here with your lovely, super Unlikely Studios booth with, of course, the comic book Super and so many great art prints here. Absolutely love them. What would say has been your greatest piece, like the most eye-catching piece for the last year since we've seen you?
For the Unlikely Heroes, I mean, it's easily this print here that we had made. Zach drew it just as a reaction to something bad that happened to a friend, I believe is the story, and he posted it on Facebook, and he was expecting maybe 50 likes, and I want to say there's hundreds of thousands of likes and shares on this thing, and people were begging Zach and Lori and all of us to please make it a print, and we weren't gonna, but we finally decided to, and we actually donated the net proceeds all went to Southern Poverty Law Center. So we over $1,000, I want to say.
Fantastic. Well, I absolutely love it. For listeners at home, the print she's talking about is Captain America one. But he's holding a small Muslim girl and shielding him from a mob en masse. It's very powerful stuff. And I think what's the quote underneath it?
It says "No further, not today," and that's the title of the print too. So. Oh,
fantastic! Now those are some cap words right there. Really great stuff. But also some really awesome stuff too of just the comic book, some characters from the comic book Super. I see Blitz down here, mixed in with a little bit of Batman. I like that. And of course even, oh my god, is that Mighty Max?
It sure is.
That's Mighty Max.
It is Mighty Max.
Oh my god, I don't think I've seen anything related to Mighty Max for like 20 years.
Yeah, I think somebody commissioned something of that sort. I think that's how we ended up with that print.
Oh, I see.
And he asks if it's okay if we make copies and print, and I believe that's how it works. Anyway, I'm honestly not all that sure how we end up which ones, but it's his art still, so I guess he can do what he wants with it. I don't know how the copyright thing works on that stuff.
Sure. Well, we also have your absolutely lovely pixel art. Before I forget the name of the process you said you use, but
like the bead sprite stuff.
Bead sprites, that's the name. I was trying to think. I'm like, it's something, some sort of fairy. I don't know. I don't get it. But yeah, those are cool too.
I remember the soda.
Yep, the soda. Sprites. Okay, yes. And then I see a TARDIS down there, some Green Lantern stuff. An umbrella symbol. Cool. I can put that in my patch, my lab coat patch, and make sure that everyone does not trust any results I ever find. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. How's your bead sprites been going for the last year?
Oh my gosh, awesome! I'm surprised at how, because I always am like, why would people buy these things for me when they could just go buy the stuff and make them themselves? And it turns out that is just not how a lot of people roll.
You're underestimating people's laziness, Sarah. I mean,
and patience. It takes a lot of patience, and I have the attention span of a small rodent, so for me to be able to pull this stuff off is really weird. But I really like doing it. It's like soothing, like a brain reset kind of. And then other people are like, I just don't have the patience for it. Or some people say they tried, but they can't make it work. Sure. And I'm like, well, you can buy one for me then. Everybody's happy.
Absolutely fantastic. Is there any new notable ones that you got?
I got hair clips now. I got hair clips and pins. I originally just put hair clips on, but then men were taking them and pinning them to their lapels. Uh-huh. So now I have ones with pins on the back too.
Oh, so cute. So a little bow tie or a little bow anyway.
A little bow, yeah. And then, let's see, I had the ponies last year. This Captain America shield, which was like 6 hours and 3 days out of my life, and lots of swearing and a little bit of crying, and it turned out really awesome.
It's totally worth it.
Yes, absolutely. In the end, it was totally worth it. What else do I have?
So are those beads, you didn't get vibranium beads, I would assume?
No, unfortunately, the vibranium beads are always sold out.
They're all, yeah, okay. Yeah, Tony Stark's a dick about that. He always corners the market.
No, right?
But yes, have any fun con stories from last year since we've seen you?
I went to a con in Missouri. It's just a cute con story. It's not a bad one.
Okay.
And
we like cute ones.
it was a kind of a busy time. You know how the ebb and flow with the crowds at these things. And this one, it was kind of a busier time, and this dad comes through with his 2 little girls. And these adorable little blonde-haired girls, one was dressed as Superman and one was dressed as Batman. And they were so excited. They had no problem telling me it was their first con. And they saw these, and you could just see their pupils dilating, and they were just like, ponies. And so they came over here and they destroyed my table. They just wiped out everything. I had the little plastic stands. When I get too many things for the table, I put them all up on the stands to make more space, and they just wiped out everything. And the dad, he's just like, I'm so sorry, and he's trying to pick them up after him. And I'm like, how about if you just wait until they're done and I'll take care of it, it's fine. But it was pretty cute.
Tiny little blonde kaiju taking out people. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to record with us again, Sarah. It's been absolutely a pleasure talking with you again. Have a great day and a great rest of your con.
You too.
So you guys podcast?
Yeah, actually, our cards are right over there.
I love podcasts, and in terms of gaming podcasts, I listen to Adventure Zone, and tabletop podcasts are pretty awesome. Do you guys do live tabletop events?
We have done before.
Or not live, but I guess you record tabletop games.
Yes, we've done a few D&D episodes.
Awesome.
Yep, we have. Our latest one was just. They take a long time to edit, though, so I haven't been able. Yeah. So the last one was our episode 2, Agni Kai, in which I faced off in single combat with our roommates. One of my roommates' girlfriend. It was very intense. I believe I was a Dragonborn. I think Trogdor, the Dragonborn.
Trogdor.
The Burninator, I think, was my subtitle. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was fun, and we've had success with other. We are going to be recording the. I'm going to try and record the Super Fight and anime pitch later, but it'll be my first time trying to record something like that.
I also have a Dragonborn in my current campaign. I'm the DM for it, and he's an asshole.
Okay.
Complete asshole. That's for you, Jake, in case you listen to this.
A DM. Okay, great. Well, Jake, you continue being a dick and suck it from the UGO podcast.
Suck it, Jake.
Suck it indeed. All right, speaking of suck it, let's get started here with our super fight. Now,
all right, so I'm the one judging.
Trent is facing off against me.
Could I get a quick refresher on the rules, too?
Oh, of course, awesome. Of course. Well, we are going to all pick some character cards here.
Okay.
And out of the 5 character cards you're going to get, we are going to pick. You're going to pick one to fight me in combat, but Travis is going to add a little thing on here.
We're a little flair.
A little figure out where we're fighting with the blue location cards. And of course, after the fight has begun, we will then get attribute cards added onto that, and we will have to see from there how things progress.
All right, so we are actually going to fight from a lake of boiling cheese. I feel like that might actually be a landmark in Wisconsin. You could have to correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
So who do we have to fight on a lake of boiling cheese?
All right, I got mine.
All right, and let me just take a dramatic pause here.
Ooh. Reminder, Nick, edit in some dramatic pause music here. Dun, dun, dun.
All right, so...
This might shoot me in the foot later, I'm not sure. Okay.
All right, so now we have our fighters. And who is fighting on this lake of boiling cheese? Well, I am fighting with Iron Man.
Okay.
And Trent here has faced off with Mount Rushmore.
All of Mount Rushmore.
Okay. That sounds like an amazing fight. But let's see what we got for attributes here, because we don't know exactly what hindrances / advantages our fighters will have. Everything they touch turns to hummus. Okay, that's perfect.
Cheese and hummus.
Boiling cheese. I feel like I've started. But what is your attribute?
Okay, so I'm Mount Rushmore, or rather, I'm fighting with Mount Rushmore, and my attribute has vertigo.
It has vertigo.
Mount Rushmore has vertigo. Okay.
All right, I'll go first.
This might be a difficult fight for Mount Rushmore.
Well, in short, I've got this because Iron Man, with his repulsor rays and ability to fly, can easily fly up to Mount Rushmore's height and take his ass out, because of course the stonemasonry is not strong enough to withstand any repulsor blasts. Because if you've seen in the movies, he takes away rubble and concrete and can go toe to toe with Ultron, who's mixed with vibranium. So obviously I have enough strength to crack at least crack the nose off of Jefferson or whoever the hell's up there. I'm sorry.
That was kind of my problem too, because I was like, okay, I need to remember who all is caught up on there. Let's see, it's Harrison Ford.
It's Harrison Stewart. Patrick Stewart.
That's close enough.
And of course, if everything I touch turns to hummus, now I'm taking chunks of a Rushmore with the hummus, and with the lake of boiling cheese, it goes with the hummus. And not only am I winning this fight, I'm creating an entree. You could film this and put it on the Food Network. There's all aspects to this. I feel like it's a landslide victory for me. But Trent, would you like to argue your case, your point?
I would love to. And you make some very valid points. Honestly, Tony Stark is it's definitely a go-to character if you want to beat a fight. However, I believe that Mrs. Stark has certain weaknesses that can be exploited very easily by Mount Rushmore. You see, he is vain. Mm-hmm. He is quite vain as a character, and so seeing, the entirety of Mount Rushmore, he's going to think to himself, I don't want to fight this, I want to carve my face into this. So, before you even get the opportunity to attack, you are already sizing up a nice block location on the side of Mount Rushmore next to Washington where you can go ahead and carve your own face, right?
Okay.
But when you get there, you go ahead and you take off your mask because you want to be able to see quite well when you start carving. And as soon as you do, then Mount Rushmore with vertigo starts toppling on top of you. Mm-hmm. And even if you do try to attack, then you're just going to get flooded and suffocated by all the hummus of this Mount Rushmore. So eventually you'll suffocate, and it's due to your own vanity.
I see. Well, you take into a point that the Iron Man armor doesn't have filtration systems, and it can lock itself off and is space-worthy. So suffocation is not a problem. We're talking weeks of air supply. And now that comic book knowledge, I'm like, yes! Pays off later in life. But, I completely forgot about your vertigo, which I would feel only be a hindrance to Mount Rushmore.
No, on the contrary. It is a boon, in fact, because having vertigo, I'm already topsy-and-turvy. Mm-hmm. I already want to tilt over, so it's just making me want to fall on top of you even quicker.
Mm-hmm. Well, if I know my Iron Man lore, I believe he's already tunneled through a building to escape Chitauri serpents. So I figure if you try and fall on top of me, I will simultaneously turn the rock there into hummus, and then with repulsor ways spread out the hummus to tunnel through the Mount Rushmore deliciousness to where you will eventually fall into the boiling lake of cheese and become sort of homogeneous goop while I come out the other side. Not clean, because I'm covered in hummus, but victorious. But I think we've argued long enough. Travis, I feel like both our arguments have been very compelling and well thought out.
I agree, actually.
But what say you?
I say that his argument was very good. It's actually kind of clever using your vertigo to your advantage. I would give you that. Against anyone else, I'd say that Mount Rushmore falling on top of them would probably kill them, but unfortunately, Nick is a really big nerd, so he just has all these arguments to win against for Iron Man, so I'm going to have to give it to Nick this time.
Yes!
Unfortunately,
victory!
There was actually a really easy way you could have won this one.
How's that?
You did not. It states that Iron Man has the ability to touch everything touched turns to hummus, but Iron Man is just Tony Stark, not the actual suit. So he's touching the suit, which is then turning to hummus, and then he falls off and dies.
I didn't even think of that.
Right?
Didn't even think of that.
But you did not make that argument, so unfortunately...
Well, if I could add something additional, being a mechanical engineer.
Okay.
Tony, of course, engineer. Very few engineers are concerned about the effects of hummus in mechanical systems. And so even if without that comment, perhaps the hummus itself would have undone the Iron Man because, ground up peas, it might really mess up his gearing too.
True.
So.
Yeah, it's not a thing that most engineers take into consideration. That's true. They don't test for that.
They probably should.
Yeah, they should.
This is Nick in another art interview here at Plattecon, and I'm here with
Caleb Clace.
Hey, Caleb, you are here with your lovely art here. I see, what we call these lovely little printouts, laminates?
Yep. They're like little cutouts I've made, as I call them. Originally, I called them paper action figures.
Okay.
But then I decided to call them just cutouts, because there are a lot of things that I kind of enjoy drawing.
Oh, yeah, I see. I didn't see the tail on there, on that one.
Yeah, this one here is just girls that I like that. Mostly fox. This one here has bunny girls and cat girls and stuff like that. I even have a Pikachu one in there.
Fantastic. So is this all original, or is this from any anime specifically?
This is all pretty much original type ones. Here's just miscellaneous type characters like this. This was inspired by what my brother joked about dressing as going to Wizard World Chicago the first time he went back in 2000. Second time I ever gone to a convention.
As a plunger man, it looks like.
Yeah, he was calling himself something different, but I don't even use that word for one of the two things he said. One was stupid man, the other one was something else started with an F.
Oh, okay. A politically correct man. Okay. But yeah, what's lovely art? Do you have an art page that people can go to so they can see what lovely art that they're only listening to right now?
Well, I do have a DeviantArt, but I haven't added anything to it recently. What I do, however, have 2 different Facebook pages. There's my normal one with my name, Caleb Clays, and there's another one. It's called Anti-Wrestling.
Okay.
It's an idea it's kind of an idea I came up with about 7 or so years ago as like an idea for one of these kind of conventions, just like this.
Okay.
If I ever could start one, that's what I thought of.
Sure. Yeah, well, that does sound interesting. But I did want to ask you, because I see you have like a little comic here in front of here.
Yep. So far, if I had more time to get more stuff prepared, I have other ones. This is a little comic inspired by something that I went through. I just put one of my original characters, her name is Mary, putting up with this guy who has like the shortest memory in the world. And it just rolls up in his face.
Very cute. I like it a lot. What would you say you get your inspiration for your art for?
Well, various things. This one here was based on something that I went through at work for about 3 months.
It's just basic life experience. You had someone ask you the same question over and over again, and you exploded into fire with a weird power level thing. It happens. I have that happen to me as well.
I thought of another idea for that as well.
Oh,
but I haven't drawn it yet.
So is this your first time at Plattecon?
Yep, first time at Plattecon, and also my first time ever as a artist area.
Oh, it was your first time as an art booth? Oh, how's it treating you so far?
Well, so far I haven't had much luck selling anything, but it's only the first time.
Sure.
I had a little experience on 4th of July around where I live at, but that's a little different story. It wasn't this kind of a crowd.
Okay. Yeah, well, I would say that don't worry about it. Always the first time is always the roughest, where you're going to learn the most. So I would say that teach it as a learning opportunity. Have you gone to previous cons as just an attendee?
Oh, many.
Many, yeah.
Since '99, basically. I've gone to Wizard World Chicago and Wizard World Madison last year, and Des Moines the year before that. I also those ones I went to mostly all the days, and there was No Brand Con, Anime Zing, and Geek Con I only went to the second day of.
Sure.
And then there was also, last year I went to DBQ Con for the first time.
Okay. Do you have any fun con stories you'd like to share?
Oh, the question is which ones to choose from.
Sure.
So many of them.
We're an explicit podcast, so don't pick any of the family-friendly ones. That's for sure.
No family friend, or should?
No, we want the dirtiest stuff. The dirty
Well, that one might take a little while.
Yeah, we want some nice blackmail material if we ever need some sort of art commission done. We can force you to do it.
Well, there was a guy I went way back. I won't use no names though. At least that year that my brother, his first time to go to one with me, when he joked about dressing up with the guy with his underwear at the plunger right there. Besides my brother, there's also a friend of mine who also came with me the first time I went to that convention in Chicago, and my brother's friend Corey. Oh, that's the only name I'll say. Us four were going to go, and then about shortly before we were going to go, some other guy decided he wanted to come with us, so we just said that'd be fun. And when we took off, that was a mistake. It's all the way there. See, we lived in southwest Wisconsin, as it is, and it's like a 4-hour drive to Chicago.
Right.
And this guy decided to drive, and all the way there, he didn't talk about the convention or ask me. I was the one who gathered all the info and got the hotel reserved and everything. He only talked about 2 basic things all the way there. One was getting drunk, the other was getting laid.
Oh, one of those guys.
Yeah, he seemed to have forgot we were going down there for a convention.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about it a lot like crazy. It was, one of the guests who was there was one wrestling star who sadly passed away last year, China.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
She was one of them there. At least I got a picture of her, but I wasn't able to meet her in person, though.
Mm-hmm.
I timed it right, too, but that was number 2.
Was your friend in a Tony Stark cosplay? Was he just trying to be method? I don't know.
No, this was way before Marvel films and stuff way picked up like they are now.
Oh, okay. So, I was trying to redeem him, but no, just a douche.
He did actually redeem himself briefly a few years later, but then personalized outside of conventions, he's kind of blew it again.
Okay.
With that one there, I'm thinking about making a little, actually, it would be a little, it would be a comic story based on it, off calling convention mishap.
Well, you know who didn't blow it? You, during this interview, because this was absolutely fantastic. A pleasure to meet you. Have a great day and a great rest of your con. This is Nick with the UGO podcast, and we are here again with a repeat player, Aiden. Aiden, say hi.
Hello.
And we are here with a newcomer, but also a Plattecon attendee of many years, I assume.
3 years.
3 years. That's a few. I think that counts. But also, what was your name again?
Taylor.
Taylor. Lovely to meet you, Taylor. I'm going to sneak this microphone a little closer to you, okay?
Okay.
It's going to violate your personal space a little bit. Don't worry. The microphone's only bit one person so far.
It's barely touching your personal bubble.
One person. Okay. That's fantastic.
At least
All
I'm thinking. I don't know.
And we are ready to play some Super Fight.
Anime pitch.
Some anime pitch, that's right. Anime pitch, you'll have to forgive me, it's so late in the day. But, yes, the idea is we are going to have our contestants pitch us some animes here. Travis, you can join in
Yes, I'll join.
Pitching? You're going to join in on the pitch? All right.
So everyone draw 10 cards from this pile.
10 cards, yeah. Wait, you know what? I feel like I need to be in character here.
Okay.
I'm not feeling the executive character. You know, we might have to switch this up here in a second. Okay.
So, like I said before, we'll have 2 premise cards, and then you'll have to build a title based off these premise cards. Once you've built a title, you also have to pitch an idea for that anime as well.
Okay.
It's a little bit of improv. Because you guys are the contestants here, I will be going first. To just give you a little bit more time, see how it's done.
Right.
Indeed. And, let me get into character here.
Do you want to wear my hat?
Of course. That. All right.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, God. Feet up on the table. There we go.
All right. Now, here's the deal. Kids. I only got enough funding for one anime. I know you guys, you all work hard. You all work crazy hard. But I can only afford one of you.
We only have to play this game.
You only got to play. All right.
Boobs.
Boobs?
Or would you want butts?
Mm-hmm. Okay, this girl, this Taylor, she knows how to appease me, how to appeal to me. But you know what? We're going to get more specific, because you're going to have to take your cards, make a title of your anime based off of the premise cards I'm going to give you. So here we're going to go. I'm going to draw them right here.
Okay.
We see here. All right. Now, what we like now is, we like to be politically correct around here. So I'm going to need some an in-depth, anime about some cross-dressing. So that's got to be in there. But also, it's got to include some action. Gotta have the weird things in to bring in the otaku audience. So I need these cross-dressers to also be psychics. So I need a premise based off of cross-dressing and psychic powers. All right, that's $1 million idea. I've basically done half your job for you. So I just need you to build me the titles and pitch me the animation.
You got it, sir.
All right. I'm sensing a lot of indecisiveness here. I don't know. I'm getting worried. All
right, I got it.
Yeah, right. I hear it a little more confidence. Now I'm getting it. Yeah.
Almost got it, sir.
All right. Don't worry. Travis is bringing up the rear like he always does.
Oh, okay.
Like he always. You can bring up my rear like you did last night. Aha! It's a sex joke for you at home, right there. All right.
We're allowed to make sex jokes here. That's good.
Anything you want.
I always appreciate it.
It's a free space. We don't want any. No ideas are too off the wall here. We're trying to create. Okay, we're trying to create creative force. I don't know how long I can keep up this character. It's hurting my throat.
Remember, you still have a whole entire trivia contest to speak through, so
all right,
you might want to just not.
All right, I'll be a little more intense, but I'll be a little more quiet. I want to practice my Jason Statham.
Hey.
God, this tastes awful. All right. I'll tell you what. Okay, who's ready? Everyone ready?
You've probably just been shopping at the wrong place. I'll give you a card. It's a fantastic shop. They sell really good cigars. Okay.
The best. The best, you guys.
Believe it.
The best. Believe me. But you know who else I'm going to believe? It's Travis. Travis, give me a idea of what I'm looking for here. I'm spinning. I need some cross dresses. I need psychic powers, but I don't know where to go. Tell me, feed me, guide me.
All right. Well, I've got really great ones for you here. The title of the anime is going to be "Let's Fight Ninjas."
Okay, keeping it simple, to the point. People reading the title, they know exactly what the anime is about.
Yes.
All right. Interested to see how cross-dressing an anime comes into it, and psychic powers and all that jazz. But That's what your job is to do right now. Pitch me it, feed me, guide me through your journey.
Alright, well, it's psychic powers because it's these ninjas. They've got the mystical powers going on you. They can summon fire and just fling shurikens everywhere. They've got magical powers because they're ninjas. They're awesome like that.
Right.
But they're a little sexist, okay? They don't let females in there. It's pure ninjas, nothing else. Only dudes. Total sausage fest.
Okay.
So, one of the women decides that that's not right. And she's going to go in there, because she's got her own psychic powers, even though they don't let her use them because she's a woman. And she's going to go and she's going to beat up all the other ninjas in this crowd to become the head ninja and prove that her psychic lady powers are just as good as theirs.
Okay, so...
But she can't just barge in there right away, so she has to dress up like a boy ninja just to get in.
Okay, I see it. Okay, I can see the marketing right now. It's Mulan crossed with Scanners.
Yes.
I like it. Very good, very appealing. Okay, but we got to see what Taylor's got because I feel something good coming on. Impress me, Taylor.
All right, so we got a monkey. Okay, now,
I'm
before
already
you say
in love.
anything, before
I'm
you say
already
anything,
in love.
when
Okay.
this monkey likes to pick up, the female lingerie, turns into a monkey girl. Who doesn't like that?
I love me some monkey girls.
And,
I'm going to edit that out later. That didn't come out right.
Now this monkey girl has some pretty special psychic powers. She uses her songs to get all the ladies and all the boys fall under her control. And, in the meantime, fights cyborgs who, doesn't fall under her mind control. So she's like, nah, I'm going to take over the world, That dominatrix there.
Yeah, I get it. Your tale as old as time is monkey song cyborgs. I really relate to it. The siren song of the monkeys, cross-dressing monkeys. Yes. Is that the whole title? Is there more? No? Is that just the 3?
I mean, who doesn't like singing and monkey girls?
I just don't want to step on your toes because any more rope and you just hang yourself because that's genius right there. I tell you what, that's great. But we got one more. We got one more. Aiden. That's you got a tall order. You got to live up to it. What do we got?
Okay, here's the title: Lucky Magica Boy. Now, check it. As you can tell already by that final word, this is going to be a story about a boy. However, deep down inside, he knows who he truly is, so he expresses himself through cross-dressing. But in downtown area, there's a bar just full of cross-dressers. Every Friday night they put on a show. And little does he know that he has psychic powers. However, the non-cross-dressers, they don't recognize it as just psychic. They just call it magic. And at this show, downtown in this bar, all the other cross-dressers have psychic powers. And they use their psychic powers to make their shows the absolute best. One night, this boy gets lucky in his tryouts, and he gets hired to participate in the shows.
A real underdog story. I like it. I'm thinking good. I'm torn right now. Taylor took me on this wonderful journey. Like every time I thought it couldn't get any worse, suddenly cyborgs got involved, and I fell in love all over again. But you know what? I think Aiden, you pulled it out at the end there. I think that really that underdog story really connects with me. It brings it out with me. So I think I got to give him the point there. Fund it. Here's $3 million. Get some South Koreans to animate it.
Thank you so much, sir. We'll get started right away.
Absolutely fantastic. You win a sucker. All right. Now, we want to go on another round again. Should we pitch another?
Why not?
One more?
All right.
One more. Okay, I want to see, but I've already got my cross-dressing psychic quota. We already got that, so we're gonna try something new.
You can pitch your hand and draw a whole new one if you want.
Okay, now something historical. All right.
Okay.
So we got the historical anime, the ones that are set in historic time. So I'm thinking feudal Japan is a great setting and place for it, right? But we need a twist on top of that. We need to bring in the younger audience, the ones that might not watch that sort of thing. So you know what? Cute schoolgirls. I need feudal Japan, but I need cute schoolgirls somewhere in the factory, somewhere in the equation. It can be anything, Maybe they're fighting in feudal Japan. Maybe it's cute schoolgirls who are time travelers. I don't know. It could be rad. Anything, any ideas. No such thing as a bad idea till after the fact. All right. I think, Travis, you look ready?
Sure.
You look ready and willing. Now, I know my authority is now maximum. I think it's the hat. I think it's really given me an inspiration. But I feel ready to judge you on your title choice. Reveal it.
All right. So my title for the anime about cute squirrels in feudal Japan is Honey Sailor Lancer Girls.
Okay, I can see it there. I see the crossover, but just for the layman, explain it.
Okay, well, this is actually a story about a all-girls school that all their sports teams have to be historically related. It's pretty common, they got the archery, the old-style archery. They've got sword fights, but they also have horseback riding. And horseback riding happens to also involve, pitching people off them with lances.
Ooh, okay.
They gotta be dressed in full samurai armor while they're doing it as well.
Mm-hmm.
But with this one, there's a bit of a hidden one, because they're pretty sure that one of them is actually using real weapons to hurt people. But they're all in full armor, and they cannot tell which one it is.
A dirty, rotten sheep.
Yes.
I'd like a gumption. Okay.
So it's up to the other group of girls to find out who is using these real weapons to harm the people in the school.
All right. I see a little intrigue, a little mystery there.
Yes.
Okay, I see it. It's intriguing me. But let's see what Taylor has. Taylor, what we got?
All right, we got Hunter, Goddess Plus.
Hunter, Goddess Plus. Okay. I like the title, that's for sure. I'm not sure how it relates, but that's your job, is to tell me. Okay, tell me the feudal Japan cute girl angle.
Alright, so, feudal Japan, still more medieval times. It's not too old in times, but it's not too new either. There's a new group of goddesses around the town, and they have to help the new technologies that the feudal Japan has first acknowledged. They get reincarnated. They have to help the humans by teaching them how to hunt, and, well, that's the main goddess. There's also different goddesses. There's the goddess of the harvest and the goddess of the sun, and all these other goddesses that go around and make sure that everything's going well and fight off any demons that want to destroy the land.
No, I like it. Now, what are the cute girls in? Are they the goddesses?
They are the goddesses.
They are the goddesses.
They are training.
Okay. They come in with cute girl outfits? I bet you that's confusing.
Kind of like a magical girl type thing.
Oh, okay. So we're talking feudal Japan, but if the goddesses they worship were Sailor Moon characters.
Exactly.
Okay, I think I get it now. Also compelling. Aiden, what do you got?
Excuse me, I gotta put my sucker down.
No, don't worry about it. It's 1,000 times more appetizing than this cigar.
Okay. Basic title. A certain Robo Girl. Now I know Robo can throw you off. How could that involve feudal Japan at all? Well, here's the story. This anime follows the story of a schoolboy. He's roughly in, let's say, 10th grade. And then his family owns a robot business that they make robot servants. His father specially designs one robot that is the age of a schoolgirl, and this one is amazingly, it's able to age, and it has feelings. Now, what's so unique about this Robo Girl is that she is a big fan of the feudal Japan era.
Okay, I thought he was going sex bot. All right, the feudal. I actually forgot feudal Japan was a thing, so that's a twist on my end. Sorry, continue.
And so, in this story, not only do you get a possible romance, you also get this clash of the new and the old in this one person, a person who is made of the future, but just takes all the old to heart, much more than anyone else around her.
You know what? That's compelling. I like it, but I don't know. I feel like you're trying to cheat by adding that Robo element. I told you we just need the feudal Japan and the schoolgirl angle. The Robo that's confusing the issue.
Okay,
we're getting a little too off track there. And Travis, I like the mystery angle, but you know what? The goddesses that are Sailor Moon schoolgirl characters. Now that is market in gold. Think of the trading cards we could sell, the action figures we could sell, the sex pillows we could sell. It's just money in the bank, money all over the place. Taylor, you are the winner. Fund that. I fund it, and I also ship it. I don't know what that means, but I do.
I find it worrisome how often you let someone win when they mention Sailor Moon Girls.
It's only like 80% of the time. It's a weird. I know it's weird that I also know the stat, but yes, I think that they've both won one, correct?
Yes.
So you've also won a sucker, but I think we can. Should we have them sudden death it between themselves to see if they can win a prize?
I think that's a great idea.
I think they've earned the chance to win a prize.
Are you on?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, let's do this.
Let's see if one of them can't walk away with a prize. Yeah. All right. And I'll tell you what, I'm gonna make it difficult for you though.
Oh really?
Yeah, I gotta. This one's gonna be special. All right, I got it. All right. So, everyone loves her heroic story. Everyone loves, the Robin Hood angle. Steal from the rich, give to the poor. So that's why I need an anime about heroic thieves. All right.
All right.
But we also, again, need to appeal to that young crowd. And what are the kids like these days? Well, I don't know, but I know my kids are crazy about that Dance Dance Revolution.
Okay.
So I need them to be heroic dance thieves. All right? I need them to be dancing and two-stepping while they're robbing heroically. All right? Now that's all I got. I can't do your job for you.
Well, geez, Aladdin's already got those hammer pants. He can do it.
He does have hammer pants. Sorry, no, I think I'm Aladdin doing hammer time. Travis could be a break character.
That's what I'm good at. That's what I'm here for. And he's got a monkey? I mean, come on. That basically writes itself.
This monkey's his backup dancer.
Monkey in the carpet. That was probably an episode of the animated show anyway.
Abu is this Kevin Federline. Man, that relationship just takes on a whole new weird meaning now.
So this one's going to be down to the wire. It's sudden death down for a prize, so...
Sudden death. And by that I mean that one of you is getting fired today. Getting fired, we can't keep you at the company anymore.
Downsize them.
Yeah. Also, once you get fired from this company, it is sudden death. We kill you. It's weird. It's in the contract. I'm sure it was in the fine print. But, yeah, let that incentivize
So
you.
I sold my soul away.
Yeah, well...
No, not the soul, just the body.
Just the body.
Yeah, but sold implies that I would given you something of worth in exchange for it.
My question is, do we at least get to decide how we get killed?
Yes.
Do we have a say?
Yeah, that's in your clause. It's in your decision clause.
Okay. I can live with that.
Okay. Well, you're not going to live for long.
Well, technically you can't. That's the whole idea. But, I see what you mean. But anyway, you got your titles. Anyone got the titles?
Still thinking, I think. Still going.
I'm ready.
I'm ready,
so
line.
I'll tell you what, we'll switch it up this time. We're going to have Aiden go first.
Oh, you're going to have me go first?
Yeah, I want to switch it up. You're going to have to think on your feet. Go.
Okay. So, the title of this anime, Dynamite, Genesis of Akihabara. Now, how this ties in. So you want your heroic thieves that are also dancers. Now, these thieves used to go when they were back in high school. They were part of a dance team. All of them, all dancing together. At the time, they were known as the Dynamite Genesis. But then
good dance name. Good dance group name.
Oh yeah. And then they graduated high school. They started to go off on their own ways. They got to their jobs. But then they started to realize that all their jobs were depriving people of their resources and of all their hard-earned money. And so they decided that they wanted to fight back. And all of them were in the Akihabara district of Tokyo. And so they decided when they were all gathered together at a bar one night, they decided they were going to use their dancing prowess in order to get back all the items and the money and the resources that all their businesses have been stealing, and they're going to give it back to those of Akihabara.
Okay,
the dancing is all part of the distractions. They show up, they're ready to go in, but then lights come on and they use their dancing abilities as distractions. Meanwhile, the actual heist is taking place, but everyone is distracted.
All right, I want you to know, Aiden, that you just mixed together Step Up and Ocean's 11, and I absolutely love it. I would watch that 3 times in the theater. I would love it. I mean, instead of saving the rec center, they're saving a whole nation. They're saving the world via the dance, Travis. Do you not understand?
I understand.
Why are you not in awe of this idea?
I'm just waiting for you to be done.
I'm just saying it's fantastic. That's a lot to live up to. Taylor, what do you got?
I'll be hard to live up to, but I got The Great Bunny, Dragon Quest. All right, Bunny Girl.
Okay, so is this? I must ask: is this the Great Bunny on a Dragon Quest, or is this a bunny dragon on a quest?
It's a bunny girl on a Dragon Quest.
On a Dragon Quest. Okay, that's brilliant.
Oh my!
I like it. I like it already.
Oh.
All right, so Bunny is a pop idol. She dances, she sings, but the reason why she goes to different towns is to find these dragons that are currently corrupted and stealing gold and loot from villagers. So, in order to stop these dragons, she's trying to use her dancing and song ability to not only make the village happy, but to also get the dragons to realize their mistake and give back all the gold. And they are in human form. So, when she gets them on her side, you get dragon girls.
Dragon Girl, mixed with the Dragon Bunny as the leader. I can only imagine the choreography with all the wings and tails and bunny ears and going on. That's fantastic. I like it. I'll tell you what, though. I think it depicts the dragons as, we have a big dragon audience, and I think it might depict the dragons as a little too greedy, and they don't like that. They don't respond to it. So I think Aiden, with your just the team name of Dance Genesis, I think that's put you over. Or Dynamite Genesis, because that's fantastic. I got to imagine that's the biggest dance group this side of Wisconsin. That's got to be the biggest thing.
I gotta agree.
So actually, now I'm thinking it was that new the Morgan Freeman movie where they're going to be all the buddies are going to rob the banks. I'm just imagining that with dancing now.
Hello, I'm Morgan Freeman. Watch these dank moves. Like the penguin, I am about to drop and flail on the floor in great coordination. It's like Happy Feet, but sad and very actric. But I think that gives Aiden as our winner, and we're going to give him a little prize. Why don't we give him one of these off here? I think
As an additional prize.
I will have to go with Batman.
Of course.
Batman, good choice.
Wait, Aiden, why did you
Brooding.
Cyborg?
Because it's Batman. No one can beat Batman.
Welcome back to the UGO podcast. We're back with a repeat offender, if you will. Nellie, would you say hi, Nellie?
Hello.
Hi, yes, and she has decided to play Super Fight with again with us, like last year, with some sort of demon shark thing. I don't know. It was so many ridiculous fights ago. It's hard for me to put together. But we are now fighting, and Travis has picked a place for us to fight, which is a cage match. Hey, guys. How you doing? You be interested in joining in on our cage match? Making it a real battle royale? Okay, well, later. Cage match later. The cage match is always open. Anyway, Nellie's already picked her fighter. I am indecisive. I don't know. I'm gonna put, alright, this one.
Alright, let's see who we're fighting in this cage match.
Okay, so I have chosen Hannibal.
Hannibal?
Yeah.
Alright.
Like Hannibal Lecter or the Hannibal from the guy that crossed the Alps and kicked Rome's butt?
Oh, I don't know. That's either one's pretty good. I was thinking Hannibal Buress, but now that you think about it, I'm going to pick Hannibal Lecter with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Even I don't know if they have Chianti in the ring, but who are we
Probably
fighting?
could have requested it for backstage though. Obama.
Obama. Oh no! His superior health care will keep him healthy.
Pen in the phone.
Okay. You see, Mr. Hannibal, I will not allow you to eat me. In fact, I'm afraid I must, pardon my French, kick your ass. But that is not the only determining factor, because we have yet to pick our attributes.
Those are fun.
So we're gonna have to see which each of us get. So Hannibal is leading an army of penguins, Morgan Freeman
What is
style.
with the penguins?
It's weird. If you have not seen our super fight video yet, there was an emperor penguin penis all over. It was
weird.
I would say
Do they even have they're birds?
apparently they have a front tail. Look, I would say it makes more sense in context watching the video, but it really doesn't. But what's with Obama? What's Obama got other than superior health care?
He has he's driving a time traveling DeLorean.
Oh my God!
So he can go back in time and get any army of anything to help him.
Obama, we're gonna go back in time. We're gonna make sure Clinton wins. Oh no, we're gonna go back. Okay. So I'm thinking Hannibal leading his army of penguins inside this cage match will defeat Obama because there's no room in this cage match to get up to 88 miles per hour. What's that?
Well, just a question. Can I, with my time traveling DeLorean, and the cage, it's not defined how big the cage is.
Okay. Good
So
point.
theoretically, we could get up to 88 miles an hour.
You're gonna have to get through it to some penguin viscera because I'm sending these penguins to block you.
Can I go forward in time and get any army that I wish? And I mean any army.
The DeLorean doesn't travel just backwards; it travels both ways.
But DeLoreans have a limited amount of space.
Okay.
You can only time travel what's in the car. That's the rule.
Okay, you only get the one in the car, so you can't bring an army back. You can only bring back a car full of your buddies.
So how many back seats? There's one passenger. How many back seats are in the DeLorean?
Probably not too many.
There's one back seat that you could probably squeeze passenger, driver, and then probably 3 in the back. But I will give you 3. I'll give you 4 people that aren't driving the DeLorean.
So I'm gonna go forward in time and I don't know. Tell me if this is breaking rules.
Okay.
I'm gonna go forward in time and get Master Chief.
Okay, so he's in this continuity. All right.
And then 3 other Spartans. 3 of the Spartans from Halo Reach.
Okay. You think they will follow Mr. Obama with his superior leadership skills?
I mean, they have no reason not to.
Okay. I think I can get behind that.
To be fair, I like this argument better because, let's face it, she could not have gone back in time because no black man is going to go back in time.
No black guy's going back. Okay.
So she went forward. That
was smart. That was a good move. That was a good move on her part. It's nice to see someone not making that rookie mistake.
And
well, we got here at Hannibal. I have intimate knowledge. I think in this confined space, I think I'm going to get you even before you go in that DeLorean. So I think it's up to Travis whether or not you get to 88 miles per hour through the penguin viscera because I'm throwing penguins at you.
The
Okay.
penguin bud might act as I'm
as
sorry to
accelerant?
penguin fans here.
As accelerant. Okay.
It's making you go.
I don't think the science plays out like that. I'm not sure if that's how penguin blood works. Travis, how does penguin blood work? Decide who has won this fight.
Well, unfortunately, if it had just been Hannibal versus Obama, I think Obama with a superior vocal ability would have been able to beat Hannibal, but I just feel like...
Well, it depends on how hungry Hannibal is.
Yeah, true. But Hannibal's got to prepare. He's got to get ready. He can't just eat somebody willy-nilly.
No, he'll got to prepare a nice dish on the side.
Right.
I don't know what goes with black president, but I feel like some sort of crab dish. I'm thinking.
But unfortunately, penguins they're kind of blubbery. They gotta have fat in them to survive these cold winter months of just the region they're in. So I feel like that would just slow down the DeLorean a bit too much to actually get forward in time. So,
all right, I win this round, but we will play. We're going to play again. We're going to play to what do you think?
Best 2 out of 3.
Best 2 or 3. Okay, we're going to try it again. So we're going to wrap it up. We're going to grab 2 new fighters. Exchange your fighters as you wish.
You can discard your whole hand if you want. You get rid of those discard. Just get rid of the ones you've used.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to get a new hand.
The ones you've used.
Can I get rid of 2?
Yeah, you can get rid of as many cards as you want. And then pick up to 3 more cards, depending on, how many you have.
Okay, and where are we fighting this time?
Alright, let's find out. Alright, well, I feel like, with the fact that I know Obama will no longer be showing up, I think it's important now we fight in a gun store.
In a gun store,
yes.
Okay. I like it. What are we thinking here?
There's no president to regulate this.
No, okay. We got plenty of weapons. Okay. I think I got it.
All right.
All right.
So, who do we have to fight in this gun store?
Let's have Nelly go first this time.
I feel that with the character, I feel it's really appropriate that they're fighting a gun store because I assume that this is their main weapon.
Okay.
I mean, they also use other weapons too, but I'm fighting with a musketeer.
Okay.
Okay. Now, that's good and everything, but I think I got her beat.
All right.
And I'll tell you why. Because I am going to pick a TV character.
Oh, no.
That's my card. So I'm picking the one, the only. Jane Bernthal's the Punisher from Daredevil Season 2.
Never saw that show, but...
He's the Punisher from Marvel Comics also. He vigilante, uses a shit ton of guns. So I'm going to say that he is in his natural element. That's like getting in a land war in Asia, fighting Punisher in a gun store. You just don't do it. That's like getting in a Twitter fight with Patton Oswalt. You just don't come out the other side completely whole afterwards.
All right.
So I think I got it all over this musketeer.
Well, we got to see what else happens.
We got to see what attributes we get. So wait, those are the blank ones. Those are bad. Okay, so we're gonna pick them from a random pile here. You get that one. I get this one. What do we get? I got. Is tangled up in headphone cables.
No!
Damn, no!
But Micah does everything backwards.
Okay, so curse his addiction to Barry Manilow. Damn you, Punisher. Damn you. Okay. I still think I got this.
Wait, does this mean he does everything in the reverse order the steps should be, or does he just stand backwards doing it?
I think he does everything backwards in the fact that if he were to aim a gun at me, he would actually move the trigger forward and just screw it all up. Or is it like where you alternate controls on a controller? I'm not 100% on it, but I feel like maybe he even loads a gun backwards. I think that's just wrong. I think.
So he like.
I don't know. I'm arguing against you, so I'm not helping you at all here.
I know, but what I was thinking is he just like shoot a gun like this, maybe.
All right, and. To be fair, I think I can.
I'm holding my hand behind my head.
It's up to you to argue.
Yeah, I'm holding my hand behind my head.
Yeah, so okay, maybe he has to take a pot shot from behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we agree on that?
Punisher, sure. I think I'll agree on that. Punisher is tangled up in headphone cables. John Bernthal, he's pretty buff. He's pretty ripped. I think he can, just flex and get out of that. I think he's got this. And then even if he can't, he's been known to work a gun in a tight situation like that. If you remember from season 2, he gets out of that when he's roped up by those Russians. He gets completely out of that. It was actually part of his plan. So he knows how to get out of a tight situation like that. But it's up to Travis. Travis, who would you think would win in this fight?
Well, I didn't hear much argument. You can shoot backwards, but any other argument for your musketeer here?
Yes, musketeer.
He's a musketeer. That's the argument.
Yes, he's friend. If you didn't, not really, no.
No. Well, unfortunately, with that kind of the lack of the argument here, I guess I had to give it to the Punisher.
It's just weak draws.
Again, and my victims are laid before me. But thank you for playing.
Yeah.
It was absolutely fantastic. And welcome back to the UGO podcast. Man, it's been a long day. We're wrapping it up here at Plattecon, huh?
It's getting close to our trivia contest, actually.
Yeah, actually, it's getting close. So, man, I got to get my energy back up. Oh no! But instead, we've had so much fun playing games, but we have not met. Usually, we've been playing with some first timers this year. Only gone to maybe 1 or 2 Plattcons, but we're now here with a veteran, an OG. One of the attended the first Plattcon, one of the founders. Would you like to tell the people your name and who you are?
My name is Dr. Rex Joyner. I was a professor at UW-Platteville back from 1986 to 1988.
Nice. Okay. So a doctor. All right.
Well, I was a physics professor. I was right out of graduate school. This is my first job out of graduate school.
Oh, okay. Fantastic. All right. So you had a hand in organizing the first Plattcon, I hear?
I was chair the first time.
You were chair the first time?
Chair the first time. What happened was that this is my first job out of grad school. The game club at the time, their advisor had just left the school and they were looking for a new advisor. So I was into gaming. I agreed to be the advisor, so I was advisor from 86 to 88. And sometime in 1987, second year here, we got the idea, hey, let's throw a convention. Yeah. So we did, and that was in 1988. It's spring, and they decided to name it Plattecon Alpha.
Oh, okay.
And that was the first year. And for 24 years, they named it after Greek letters.
24
years, so they ran out of Greek letters, and they started numbering it. This year's Plattecon 30.
Plattecon 30. Wow, that's going to be one of the longest running conventions I've ever heard of, I think. That's fantastic. What was the reception the first con?
It was a little one-day thing, not super well attended, probably less than 100 people.
Sure.
The first year, okay, here's the story. Someone knew someone who knew someone who knew Gary Gygax.
Okay. That was a long chain of events, but...
I don't know. I don't remember the details, but someone knew Gary Gygax, and Gary Gygax at the time was at TSR, which was headquartered in Lake Geneva, which is just across the state.
Okay.
And someone got word that Gary liked to vacation in southwest Wisconsin.
Convenient.
Very nice.
And we explored some contacts, contacted him, he agreed to come to the convention.
Okay.
So our guest the first year was Gary Gygax himself, the founder of Dungeons & Dragons.
Wow.
Co-creator of Dungeons & Dragons. He agreed to come, even covered his own hotel room. All we had to do was give him $100 and he would cover his own hotel room.
$100. Wow, that is a deal.
You can almost not even buy a D&D book for that anymore.
No, yeah, that's true. He's cheaper than his own book. That's insane. Man, that's great. What a great get. So I assume you got to meet him then.
Well, yeah, he came. We ran games. Had a good time, and then afterwards we went to dinner with him. And our treasurer was supposed to have given him his check. And he made some sort of oblique comment at the dinner, saying, "Well, I know you didn't do real well. The attendance wasn't that good. Don't worry about the money."
Wow.
And I'm going, huh? What? Because it made it sound like he hadn't been paid.
Okay.
I'm going, that doesn't sound right. So afterwards, I didn't say anything immediately, but I asked our treasurer what happened, what he meant by that. And he said, "Oh, I forgot to pay him."
What?
So I told our treasurer, and of course Gary had gone home by then, I told him, mail him the check along with a letter of profuse apology. And he got it, and surprisingly enough, he agreed to be guest the following year. So Gary Gygax was the guest the second year as well.
My God, right.
So Gary Gygax had a reputation for being difficult. He was known to be protective of D&D, and if people played D&D that wasn't the way that he felt it should be played, he tended to come down hard on them. So there's a lot of bad Gary Gygax stories out there. After that incident in which he was just total class with us, even though he thought we were stiffing him, he was still classy about, didn't complain. I've never repeated those Gary Gygax stories since then.
My God, yeah, that's
total class act.
Sounds like it. That sounds absolutely great.
I mean, the fact that he was willing to do it basically pro bono is rather impressive.
Man, that's what.
And he even came back the second year, even after we stiffed him.
My God, like how would you go there? Like I wouldn't come back.
We don't get paid, so
well, that's right. That's the trick is that they already don't pay us. That's fine. Man, that's fantastic. So, how many Plattecons were you this year of help organizing?
I was just there the first year. And then the first year, after that I moved on to a different job elsewhere, and the students took over, and surprisingly enough, they've kept it going for the last 30 years.
Wow, you must have taught them pretty good.
I can't really take credit. We had a good crew. It wasn't just me, it was a good crew, and there was enough people left to be able to run things the next year, and within a couple of years there were other people who took over kind of continuously. There's one fellow who was chair for like 8 years. He was here. He was here. His freshman year was when I was here. He took over. He was con chair for several years while he was a student, and even after he was a student. And then they just got a good sequence of people and now they've established enough of a system to where it's well organized, and they make sure they have people in training, people coming up through the ranks, and they've established a good system to where it doesn't die, because that's the problem with college events. College events every 4 years you have complete turnover.
Mhm.
So things tend to die after a few generations, but they've managed to establish a system that works.
Man, that makes it even more impressive.
Well, we've even seen it, whereas the person who was running this one, Jesse, actually had to leave.
Yeah.
And it seems to be running just fine.
And and Kyle's been taking good care of us the whole time. Yeah, that's fantastic. It's like the Khan that beat the odds that just won't die. It's like the mountain from Game of Thrones coming back, and it's just undead. Like you can't kill it. But I'm super glad because I've only been here 2 years, but I absolutely love it. Absolutely love the people. How many times have you just attended? As just an attendee?
I've been coming just about every year I can. I think I missed 2 or 3 of them over the years.
Oh, okay. So
out of 30, I missed 2 or 3.
How dare you? Shame on you.
One year was weather. One year they were predicting major blizzard in Wisconsin, and driving from Indiana, no, I didn't want to do that.
That's sure. Wisconsin does tend to change.
Yeah,
That kind of
I got a little bit of snow last night.
Yeah. I remember we walked out and it was just like snow. Really? Come on, man. But yeah, absolutely, that's absolutely great. So I assume you play the games with when you're attending. What do you play?
Depends on the year. Some years I played D&D. Last few years I've been playing Civilization.
Okay.
This year I didn't pre-register for anything, so I just came and I've been hanging out with friends.
Oh, just hanging. Okay, cool. Keeping casual. I like it.
Well, there's still a lot of people. I mean, even though it's been 30 years, I made some friends up here who are still friends, and I still come up. Really, I come up to see them, and attending the convention is an excuse to come up and see them.
That's always great.
You know, that's absolutely lovely. I think that's a hard story. But I did want to ask you one last thing before we get out of here, because I know since you've been to so many of the Plattecons, has there been any interesting stories, any interesting events, mishaps, or anything that has happened in the past years? Any tales you'd like to tell? I would be enraptured.
Well, the Gygax story is my best one, probably.
Yeah, of course. That's why I ask, because I'm like, is there any other stories like that? I want to hear them now. I want to hear them.
I guess just tell about Tom Nipple.
Tom Nipple? Okay, I'm already intrigued.
Right, it's his name. He was he was a student here. He was chair for a few years, and with a name like that, you either develop a hard edge or you develop a sense of humor.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Tom had the best sense of humor anyone I've ever known.
Great. Would one say titillating sense of humor?
Yeah, okay, if you like.
Okay. I had to work in the pun a little bit. Okay, so I already like him. I already like it. So continue. What happened with Tom? Or
is nothing specific. I just wanted to mention him. Give him kudos. He was a good chair for a few years.
Oh, he was the chair. Shout out. Oh, well, I'll tell you what.
And Ted Roberts. Ted Roberts also. If hopefully Ted will get a chance to hear this at some point.
Of course.
But
Ted and Tim.
Ted was the fellow who was chair for like 8 years.
Oh, okay.
He was a freshman. The last year I was here, he was a freshman, and he continued on past graduation and even beyond, and he continued living in Platteville, so he was still available as a resource.
Oh, wow, that's great. Well, Ted and Tim, if you are listening, TNT, thank you so much for helping out. And Tim, Tom, I would love to say that thank you for continuing this, but also thank you for setting this up, because we would not be here without you. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time to interview with us. Enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your con.
Thank you.
Now, this game is for 18 plus. I'm not sure if that matters.
No, we're an 18 plus podcast. So.
Yay!
You can swear on here, by the way.
Thank fucking God.
Yeah. But yes, we're back with the UGO podcast, and we're back here with Aiden and Taylor again. We got a new game to play. Taylor's got something called Moral Dilemma that I'm absolutely super interested in to play. We're going to see it here.
Alright, so green means it's kind of offensive, yellow means it's offensive, and red means it's super offensive.
Red it is.
Yay! So,
love how they organize.
That sounds like a scale that would easily just sum up all of Cards Against Humanity.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so
anyway, back here.
This is how the game goes.
Alright.
We got a red A, a green B,
okay,
and a yellow neutral. So one person each turn picks a card from the deck.
Okay.
They read it off, and there's 2 choices that they can make. Whichever choice that they make, the people in the group can choose whether or not it's acceptable with the A, not acceptable with the B, or if they're neutral about it. The person with the most acceptable answers wins.
Okay. So you actually want to be politically correct.
Here.
You want people to think like you.
So even the person who reads out the card doesn't get to participate in the round?
No, because this is their
decision already.
Okay.
Yeah. So, do we want to start really offensive, kind of offensive, or not very offensive?
Let's lowball. Let's go kind of.
Let's start out. Try to get it. We'll do one green and then all red for the rest of the game.
All right. So
anyway, no.
I will start off with a green card. The year is 1692, and you are the leader of a small town in Massachusetts. You have concluded that a number of unexplained illnesses are the result of witchcraft. So you have ensured that a number of local witches are found guilty in fair trials. Do you hang the witches or crush the witches under large stones?
Jeez. I thought there might have been a way where the witches got out of it. Okay.
Well, of course not.
So it's basically, do you want a swift death or a really brutal death?
Okay. Well,
so hanging or crushed by a rock?
Yes.
Right?
So who's given the...
So she's deciding.
So I'm going to decide which I think should be done, and you guys say whether or not you accept it, deny it, or are neutral about the decision.
Okay.
Now then, if I actually did believe in witches, I would go the safe route and crush them with large stones, because you don't know about witches with, like, hanging them. Like, will they actually die, or can they just levitate? And my townspeople are scared, and they want me to fix the problem.
Okay.
So I would crush them under large stones.
Alright, that makes a certain amount of sense to me. So do I,
So you guys pick one of these and vote which one it is. If I get a lot more acceptables, then I win the round. If I don't, then I lose the round.
Well, so for me, it's in between the two options. I feel like they're both kind of have the potential for kind of a long, a long, painful death. So I'm not sure. Like either of those options is not really great. So I'm gonna go neutral on it. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
All right. I think I'll acceptable. She had a good argument that her townspeople are scared, want to make sure this problem solved. So. And plus, I mean, you crush to death, that's pretty instantaneous, and hanging can be really brutal, so...
Travis gives her an
I give her accept.
Is that acceptable? Alright.
Yeah, solid argument. I have to completely agree.
Okay, yeah, so that's 2 A's and a yellow. Alright. So, who's next? Aiden? Are we gonna go around?
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, here you go.
Alright, thank you. Oh my god. You are Jack Bauer. Your country is engaged in a war of terror. Many of your security advisors advocate the use of torture. Several legal experts have also supported this position. Do you, A, use torture as a means of extracting information? It's very, very effective. Or B, use the power granted to you by the President of the United States to offer immunity from past and present crimes as a bargaining chip.
Okay.
Well, so, you either get to use torture, or... Let me try to read that second one again. Use the power granted to you by the President of the United States to offer immunity from past and present crimes as a bargaining chip.
Yeah. So it's either the carrot or the stick, Aiden. Where are we going with here? How are we treating this terrorist?
I would have to say... I am not going to use torture. I am a criminal justice major, and it has been proven time and time again, while torture does give you answers, it is not all, it is sometimes just answers that you want to hear, and not exactly the information that you're looking for. So I'm gonna have to go B. No use of torture.
Now, you see, I like that. Makes a lot of logical sense.
Okay.
The only caveat I gotta go with here is that you said you were Jack Bauer, which means we are in Jack Bauer universe.
Oh, that's right.
Where none of that makes sense, because
of course.
Torture always works, and even when he tortures his friends, they're totally cool with it for whatever reason.
Okay.
And yeah. Jack Bauer's a superhero, so I feel like if we take it in the alternate youth, or if we take it into Jack Bauer universe 616, I don't think that is an acceptable answer. I gotta give him a B.
Okay.
I would say...
I'm actually going with B for a completely different reason. It's just that we can't actually just let this guy go off with his crime. That'd be colluding with a terrorist. We can't just allow their demands. So
Travis does not negotiate with
I
terrorists.
do not negotiate with terrorists. So
I know. I've seen him. I've seen him not do it.
I'm going to B.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with neutral. I don't like either one of the options. I don't like torture because, like you said, it doesn't always work.
Right.
And I also don't want to let him go. Like, that's stupid. I would try to find a third option. Like, I'm just gonna go with neutral on that one.
All right, so it's neutral. So that didn't work out for Aiden this round. But what's my moral dilemma here?
What do I do with this card then?
All right, I travel back in time to visit Abraham Lincoln. However, upon landing, my time machine crushes Lincoln. Do you, A, use your knowledge of Abraham Lincoln to become him and preserve the timeline? You know you are going to be shot. Or B, leave a note apologizing, then take off to see the dinosaurs.
That's amazing.
Oh my god, that's so great.
Okay, I think, I gotta...
But the question is, when did this happen?
Is it like a week before? Do I get a week to be Lincoln before I get shot? Do I have to be it for years before I get shot? That's
a big shoe to fill if you're only going for if you're only going for a week.
And do
it's
you
not
even
as big.
look like Lincoln?
I don't think my historical knowledge, this Aryan-looking motherfucker, just lands on Lincoln and is going to take his place. You know what?
You can't grow a beard, dude.
Okay. I'm imagining that in this scenario I must have some sort of way to camouflage myself. If I got a time machine, maybe I have one of those Mission Impossible masks that can make me look like Lincoln and sound like the dude.
Oh boy.
Because otherwise this isn't going to work. But I can't just fuck off and free the dinosaurs. I feel like that would have devastating consequences to the timeline. So I gotta work. Man, do I have to be shot?
You have to be shot.
Is this before or after this Civil War too?
I'm thinking it's gotta be, I don't know. It all depends on where, it doesn't say where the timeline is, it just says preserve it. Okay, I gotta go with A, because I don't want to go see dinosaurs either. I've seen Jurassic Park, I'm not making it out of there.
Yeah.
I don't like that, so I'm gonna go with, it might be kind of cool to be president until he got shot. I could kick it.
I mean, that would suck that would happen, but I mean...
Dysteria, smallpox. You okay with that?
Yeah, well, Lincoln didn't get it. If I'm holding the timeline, hopefully I don't get it either.
Well, yeah.
Fair.
I don't know if I gotta live with that, but I'm gonna go with A and try and preserve the timeline to the best of my ability.
All right.
I don't know how effective that's gonna be, but that's what I'm gonna try. A.
Well, I'll go with acceptable facts. Every time travel in the world's going to tell you that's the right reason, and
yeah,
the doctor be proud.
I agree.
I gotta do the doctor proud.
I would also have to agree.
All right, cool. All right, I got the unanimous vote on that one. Travis, what's your moral dilemma?
Let's find out. All right, you have a time machine.
Oh, here we go again.
Yes, I also have a time.
So many time machines.
But it only has 2 date settings and will only work once.
Okay.
The time machine can either be set to the day of the assassination of U.S. President Kennedy or U.S. President Lincoln.
Okay.
To use the time machine to A, prevent the assassination of President JFK.
Travis, save me. Travis, save me. Save me.
Please. I just got to try preventing Lincoln because that's just amazing.
I gotta give him the A on that one.
That perfectly ties in. You found out that he went back in time and crushed Lincoln.
Yeah.
So now you gotta save your friend.
But I've only got the prototype time machine that can only go back to save Lincoln.
And then you use his time machine to get out and you save him.
Could you imagine the CW bro moment when I realized that he has come to save that? Because I've already extended my fate. I'm like, it has to happen.
You have the gun out. It's ready.
It has to happen. It's the timeline. And then Travis comes out of nowhere like, not today. Not today, John's Wolf Booth. Travis, I've come to save you, Nick. My friend, I would never leave you here.
All right. Are we all agreeing that A?
I'm giving him the A.
I give him my A.
Okay.
Give him my A. Oh man,
that was beautiful.
That was beautiful. Should we pick it up an offensive notch?
Yes, please.
Right.
Let's go.
Yellow.
Go yellow.
Yellow.
Whoa.
We're gonna go on middle notch. Middle notch.
Do you give up receiving oral sex for the rest of your life? Or B, give up cheese for the rest of your life. Don't forget about pizza.
Ooh.
Oh,
wait, what was that first one?
Okay, where's
oral sex?
That's a devastating question for a Wisconsinite. That's devastating.
I can't give up cheese. Okay, I am a true Wisconsinite. I cannot give up cheese.
Let's remind the listeners, this is Plattecon. We are Southwest Wisconsin here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that.
And I can't exactly receive oral sex.
Well, you could.
Well, I gotta give up oral sex. I can't give up my cheese.
No, okay.
I'm
You know
sorry.
what? She can get sex other ways.
True.
You can't get cheese other ways. You can't missionary cheese instead
Well,
of taking it.
you can have like lactose-free cheese,
Vegan cheese?
Yeah, no.
Does any of that sound good to
No,
you?
I gotta give her the A.
Yeah, no.
I think it's the A.
I'm getting rid of the. I'm getting rid of A.
I think it's a tough decision, but I think she made the right call.
No, of course she did.
I think it's fine. All right, Aiden, what's your moral dilemma?
Yeah, where's my yellow? There it is. Sweet. You are a soldier who loves your job. However, you are going deaf, and this compromises your effectiveness on the battlefield. If your superior finds out, you are out of the military. Do you keep it quiet to keep the job you love? Battle is much less stressful without the screams of your fallen comrades.
Damn. That means you're not a very good soldier, but okay.
It's dark.
Or B, let your superiors know and lose your job. Safety is number one in the military. My logic is this. I have to go B because of one thing. They might not know it now, but they might find out later, and then they might find out that you knew of this and you didn't report it when you should have, and that's gonna look bad on you.
It's not the crime; it's the cover-up. Okay.
Yep. And so I would have to say, I'm gonna tell my superiors right away. That way, it doesn't get found out later, and then I look like an asshole.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give him the A on it. Yeah? I give him the A because I think that was a smart play to head it off at the pass, and you had a good run, and I feel like that shows growth on Aiden's part and a moral maturity. So I give him A.
Well, at first I was actually gonna not accept it until you brought up the fact that it's gonna find out anyway. Because let's face it, we don't always treat our veterans well anyway. You possibly never get another job again. But I'll give it to you that it would getting a dishonorable discharge would be way worse than anything we could do to you anyway. So let's give you an A.
Well, what do you think, Taylor? You give him...
I'm just gonna give him an A. I'm sorry, but I don't know much about the military, so I'm just gonna go with you on this.
Okay.
I'm from a family of scientists.
That's another unanimous across the board there.
I guess that just means we're not terrible people?
No,
I'm not sure.
I need a moral dilemma. What's my moral dilemma, though? Okay.
All right, here we go.
My buddy is studying to become a lawyer and is very drunk.
Oddly enough, that could happen.
He then decides that is a good idea to whip out the peen. You have it all recorded on video.
Also possible.
Do you, A, hold the video for leverage in the event that he becomes a judge in the future, B, delete the video because you're just that classy? Okay. Now, the obvious answer would be B.
Nick.
Considering my friends, my level of friends... Trust me on this, you're gonna thank me that I kept it as leverage later.
Nick, you already know how to get my A.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
You know.
I know, but I'm looking to get 2 instead of 1. Okay? Now, look, I'm not saying I hang out with the worst crowd or anything, but I don't think they're completely trustworthy. And I think that deleting it, if I keep it and he turns out fine, I don't have to use it. I don't have to use it at all, that's fine. But if I delete it, gone forever. If he turns out to be a horrible judge monster later and decides to, overturn on the Supreme, if he ends up at the Supreme Court, that Roe versus Wade's in danger, maybe gay marriage is no longer a thing, and transgenders can't use that bathroom, suddenly that peen video is all that stands between me and America. I think A. I think I gotta go with A.
Release the golden showers, Nick. Release them.
Yes.
This one's for you, Kyle.
Yeah. We must investigate.
You got my A.
You got my A.
Why keep it as leverage? Save it for a funny day.
Yes. also correct.
Well, we just watched that on repeat, but it's fun.
Oh, it's fine. Travis, what's your moral?
Let's find out. All right. Your best friend owes you a large sum of money. You've asked him to start pushing meth to pay back the loan. Do you direct him to your 16-year-old cousin and his friends who are just beginning to experiment with drugs?
Oh, God.
Or B, turn him into the police and collect a substantial reward?
The options are to fuck over Jesse Pinkman or to turn into Walter White. I like it.
Oh, God.
Do you want to build a meth lab?
It's explosive.
Well, I mean, I know it's going to sound terrible. If I turn him in, I get the large sum of money and the meth. So...
And the meth.
Wait. didn't it say though that you were the one that pushed him to start selling the meth?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes you such a douche.
No, but if you turn him in, you get in trouble too.
No.
Because wouldn't you be considered a cohort?
No, because no one knows.
Oh, okay. No one would know.
It's his word against the meth dealer.
Yeah. And he's the one
Not bad.
He owes me the money. So I'm gonna go with B. I'm gonna take the money and the meth because I don't want to give my cousins meth. That's terrible.
Question is, does he have any connections to the mafia?
I don't know. Probably.
And are you sure you'd get his money?
If he's desperate enough to start making meth instead of just going to the mafia,
So are we assuming that this is me? This is your best
Oh,
friend?
yeah.
Is it me?
Yeah, it's
okay. So I'm the one pushing meth?
Yep.
Okay. And you're not going to introduce me my own Jesse Pinkman? Yo, bitch, what's up?
How old is your brother again?
He'd be about Pinkman age.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want your brother on meth?
I want my brother working for me to help me sling meth.
That's not the question, though. Do you want him to be on meth?
I don't know. I think that makes you unbelievably an asshole. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how scenario you come out of this not an asshole.
Oh,
but
there's none.
I would say that's pretty low, man. Like honor amongst thieves and all that. I gotta give him a B.
Hey, you owe me money.
Yeah. All right. I'm in the B. What do you think, Taylor?
Think of the children.
Rob him blind.
Oh, out of nowhere.
Oh.
All right. Aiden, what do you think?
My issue is that you think that if you turn him in, you'll get his money.
No, that's what it says. I turn him and get the reward.
Oh.
It says turn him in to get the police and get a substantial reward. Is what
substantial reward. Okay, I forgot that part.
I'm gonna release that peen video. I'm glad I kept that.
Yeah, you got my A.
Oh, yeah.
You got my A.
You're just upset because it was about you. If I had made it about someone else, you'd be fine with it.
Should we move up to red?
Red it is.
Try red.
Rounds of red. Rounds of red.
Should we make this the last round? We'll decide a winner after this final round here.
This is definitely red. Okay. You are Hitler.
Okay.
Things are going your way
Say
at
hi.
the start of World War II. Suddenly a man appears in a time machine, powered by the death of 100,000 ugly babies.
Why?
Do you judge this horrible baby killer? Not just the baby killer. You are Hitler after all.
Okay.
So what are our options?
I judge the horrible baby killer, or I not judge him. I am Hitler. So.
I'm sorry, but can I read it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's so specific. So specific.
I mean, what's with all the time machine stuff? Like, and why would you come by the death of 100,000 babies? Like, doesn't it have to be babies?
I guess that's how the time machine works.
Duck, why is your DeLorean suddenly made out of dead babies? Marty, you gotta understand, we're gonna get back to 1985, we're gonna get it back and gotta clean up all these fetuses. It's crazy.
So, what say you?
Alright, in my mind of Hitler, I guess, I wouldn't judge him and would ask him how I could, use other bodies
Can it
to
just have
power
to be
my
ugly
stuff.
ones? Can it just be Jewish ones?
Only the unclean.
I feel like if there were some Jewish babies in there, Hitler would rationalize that baby killer.
I mean, come on, he
It's
powered
like,
a time
you're
machine
good.
with this. I mean, probably win World War II, huh?
Maybe.
I would have to go with B if I'm going to be thinking like Hitler, because I don't think he had a screw loose. So I kind of have to go with B. I mean, how many people did he kill?
No.
Children?
Yeah, he killed
Like-
indiscriminately. I mean,
Yeah, so I have to go with B if I want to be in that mindset, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it to you because Hitler, he's not going to discriminate. He's going to be like, well, look at all those Jewish babies I can now use to, power up this new time machine.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay, well, I think that either way, I think it's kind of a wash either way on the judgment angle, because Hitler judging people, Hitler not judging people, I think it's par for the course for Hitler, and I don't care what Hitler thinks. I'm gonna say neutral on it. I'm not gonna go all right negative, but I'm not sure how I feel about Hitler's mindset on it.
Yeah, I don't feel completely one-sided on this, because I will admit he probably had a bit of a screw loose, but a lot of his thinking and a lot of the things that he did were also because he knew he could use that as like an excuse.
True.
So I'm going neutral.
Also neutral? Alright. Okay, so we got Aiden, what's your moral dilemma?
I'm gonna compose myself for this because I don't know what I'm gonna get. Okay, that's okay. Your ex posted nude photos of you online. You knew those photos were a bad idea.
Bitch.
To get the website to remove the photos, you must first take additional naked photos of yourself and then send them to the copyright office. This way the photos can be verified and legal action can be taken. Seriously, this is the only way.
This is the copyright holder. Okay. So your choice is to do this
and
or
so,
not.
Do you take and mail the photos, or do you ignore the problem? Internet photos tend to go away after a while. Bullshit on that last one. I am going full A, take and mail the photos because it does not go away.
Okay,
and it's not going to be going away anytime soon.
So Aiden makes the bold choice of copywriting his penis. On one level, I respect that. On
the other level, though,
I can't help but agree with him about the naked pictures never quite going away. I don't think that's not a problem that can it's always going to come up at your graduation. Every job interview, I think that's gonna be a problem. So I'm gonna give him an A. I give him an A on it.
Those family gatherings.
Well,
yeah.
I don't know. The fact that you're copywriting, like, I'm pretty sure then they're just gonna access it to it, and they're gonna.
Oh yeah, they would.
I don't know what.
Then you have legal action to go after any internet and to when they post that stuff up.
It just seems.
And
weird.
you probably get some money too
if they post your penis.
If they post my penis, I get some money for copywriting them.
He's making money off of his penis without any risk of syphilis. It's great.
It seems really weird to me, dude. I'm just gonna go neutral on this one. I don't know.
Travis always neutral on penises.
I know.
How dare you?
It was a very lovely penis.
You gotta look at the greater good of my penis.
Just like last.
I think aesthetically it's a good choice, but I just don't know if it's always going to be everyone's choice. It's okay.
I want to know how old you were when she took those pictures.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were like lower than 17 or like 17 or lower, like that's child pornography. She could go to jail. So
basically, either way, she'd be getting in trouble.
Well, if you copyright
if I copyright it, she could get in trouble both ways. And the fact that if I was under 17,
that was before you copyrighted it. So technically, it's still hers. She just can't post it anymore. She can certainly show it to people.
I can see the courtroom right now. Ma'am, did you knowingly take pictures of this man? He's a 17-year-old boy. I know, but he looks 12. Come on, you're my lawyer. You can laugh at that. Anyway, what's my moral dilemma?
She hasn't decided yet.
Oh, that's right. We have one more. Yeah.
Remember, the greater good of my dick.
Look into your heart.
I'm not sure if you can actually copyright your dick, though. Like,
according to this dilemma, I can.
But what if they're just saying that to get pictures of your dick? And what if they're like, there's a mole there that wasn't there before. I don't think that's you.
What are you thinking, you? What are you thinking? For your dick.
All right, so what's your choice?
What's your choice?
I'm gonna go with B because
but my dick.
But your dick. I think it might be because of the dick.
It might go away. I mean, you could always just bring it up as a joke. It doesn't have to be negative, only if you see it that way.
Okay, so like yeah, that's my dick. Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, don't make a big deal about it.
Okay,
man.
All right, me. What's up? Okay, a good friend pays you money for sex. Yeah, like all my good friends do.
Anyway,
however, afterwards, your friend claims to be unsatisfied and demands a refund. You are a professional, and this offends you. Do you A, give a refund, B, do you not give a refund? Okay.
How do you give a refund?
Now
you can't take the sex back.
No, he pays me for sex.
Yeah. But you.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
A part
we need your help on this. Okay.
Get in here.
Yeah, come here.
Y'all are part of this moral dilemma. Read it again.
We got a moral dilemma. Okay. So
scoot in. So share a mic.
My friend pays me money for sex. However, afterwards, my friend claims to be unsatisfied with the sex and demands a refund from me.
How dare you?
I mean,
unsatisfied.
I mean, did
you
you work
dick, but you just haven't seen his.
I'm a professional sex man. this offends me, do I give him a refund or do I not give him a refund? Help me out on this.
Well, what's your decision
Maybe
first?
Maybe offer him the next session half off.
Next one half off. Oh, you want me to go
But you
off
got
book?
but
You wanna go off
unfortunately,
book? Okay.
you got to choose between these two.
I could do
There's no negotiation.
not give him a refund and then add that as a caveat, though. Okay.
Okay.
What is your thoughts? Strange man that I've just met.
His name's Andrew.
Andrew.
And this is Carrie.
Hi.
All right, Andrew. What is your thoughts on my sex work?
Honestly, I would say no refund because unless you guaranteed the satisfaction, you wouldn't really have any reason to get a refund.
Okay, I would. That's true.
No promises of satisfaction. That is true.
And question, how much of it is he your friend if he's asking for a refund on sex he asked you for?
You know what? That is true. Like this good friend of me. Maybe he's not such a good friend.
But you're a porn star, so.
No, I'm not a porn star. I'm a sex worker. I'm not. That's the service I provide.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
And how do you know that he didn't enjoy it? He could have just been like that customer who ate his meal and then told the waiter, "Oh, I didn't enjoy it, but why did you eat the entire thing if you didn't enjoy it?"
Right. I hate customers like, you know what? Yes. Why did you eat my dick if you were not satisfied with it? Why did you have to eat my whole thing if you were not satisfied with it? That's crazy. That's you know what?
Safe word.
I will not give. I'm not going to give the refund, and I want to see what if you come back. If you come back for sex, even though I didn't give you the refund, that means I know it was on you. That was your fault. If like a couple months goes by and you still don't come back, then it really was unsatisfactory, and I think I can reevaluate it then. But for now, I'm going to go with B. I'm going to go with B.
You got my A.
Yes.
Mine too.
Okay, Travis, what do you think?
Well, as your friend, I'd want to demand a refund, but
it just says a good friend. It doesn't mean you. It could be Kyle.
As your friend, I'd want a refund.
Oh, you want one?
But as someone who wouldn't actually want to talk down to sex workers, that's not fair. That's not fair to them. I have to give you the A.
Okay, the fact that you're friends and you have to pay is a little sad in and of itself.
Yeah, okay.
It's called
Everyone
a fair
pays.
exchange. Someone has to get something out of it.
I'm sure I gave him a discount.
Get pleasure?
No, it's the fact that the person giving the pleasure, so the person being asked to give sex, has to get something out of the exchange.
And I'm sure I gave him a discount, a good friend discount. And he always had the option to give me his tip. I mean, a tip.
I'm one
Just the tip. Just the tip. Up top. There we go. Anyway, Travis, what's your moral dilemma?
Let's see.
We got one more.
You are throwing the final punch in an extended bar fight. The guy ducks at the last possible second, and you end up accidentally punching an ugly baby.
I deserved it already.
Do you ask why someone brought an ugly baby to a bar? This is not your fault. Or apologize, this is your fault. Fuck apologizing. Who is irresponsible enough to bring an ugly baby, any baby for that matter, to a bar? I mean, come on.
Didn't get a babysitter on time?
Then don't go to the bar.
Okay, now, I think I can see the logic in a series, but what if that ugly baby, if he's Herman from Who Framed Roger Rabbit? What if he's one of those like midget babies that like with the cigar and is all fucked up and ugly, but completely
and a probably better tasting cigar than the one that you got.
Yeah, and he has to drink his sorrows away because he knows he will be an ugly cartoon baby forever. So I think by that logic, I gotta give you a B. I'm gonna give you a B.
That's no logic. There's no logic there whatsoever.
I just realized I haven't given you a B yet, and I need to like seem impartial.
Okay, I have to ask, who started the fight? Was it you or the other dude?
It just says
that they're in the final.
He just said it finished it. I don't think there was no one.
I mean, for all we know, the baby started the fight.
Alcohol started the fight. It's alcohol's
That's all
fault.
I admit. Yeah, that's all be fair.
All right, what does Aiden think? What is Aiden on it? What do you give him?
Okay, we got two different arguments here. They're both really, really good. You got the one argument where it's, why the fuck would you bring a baby to a bar?
Hey, even if it is the smart baby,
and
then...
it is a smart, but it could be a really smart baby, and who might be mentally reasonable. It's just like, I am so sorry, it was not meant to you, it was meant to this asshole who I'm really trying to fight with, and don't you dare.
Only I get to wear the hat.
Yeah, only he gets to wear the hat.
I get to wear the hat.
Well, as long as you ask for it. Anyway.
I only engage in consensual hat wearing. I always ask first.
Damn right.
Okay.
And, I had to be neutral on this. I'm sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
Okay, he's bowing out. Okay, Taylor, what do you think?
You were the ugly baby.
No,
I was the answer.
It's a wash. Okay, so that's the wrap of all. We've done all the colors, right?
Yeah, could I leave one for your listeners?
Yeah, let's leave one for the listeners.
Alright. You run over a blind girl's dog. You stop to apologize.
Hang on. I gotta absorb all of that.
Give us a second to process it, alright?
Okay. Potential of being a dick.
Okay.
Other than the dick other than the photos of the dick, of my dick that already are now on the internet and have now copyrighted.
I think we're ready. Go, yeah.
Okay, you run over a blind girl's dog.
Yes.
You stop to apologize, but she thinks you are a passerby who is helping, not the monster who killed her dog. You start talking and you hit it off. She invites you back to her place for what you can only assume will be hot, passionate sex. Oh, God. Do you wear a condom, or do you not wear a condom?
What the fuck? Taking so many goddamn leaps of oh my god.
No.
Just when you think like this story's not going where I think it's gonna go, is it? Oh, it's going somewhere.
Actually, you know what this really is? This is actually just a Family Guy plot using Brian Griffin.
Okay, so that's for you listeners. I need you to write us in on the comment section on this post, on our Facebook page, on our Twitter. Answer this for me and give your reasoning. I want to know.
Oh my god, that's fantastic!
I want my Twitter feed filled with justifications for this. I want our iTunes. If you want to go and review us on iTunes, give us a 5-star.
I'm gonna go find your Facebook right away, sir, and hopefully I can find this.
Give us a 5-star review on iTunes and put in the review box why justify having sex with a blind girl you just run over the dog with. I want that to be on our iTunes. Like that's why people like our podcast is because of questions like these. But
Help me.
that's fantastic. Should we count up and see who won?
Yeah, all right. Oh, okay.
So I'm assuming A's are for 1, B's are negative.
Yep.
There's like 1,
neutrals are 0.
Okay.
4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got 1.
Okay, yeah.
I've got 4.
I think
6.
Hey!
I think I might won, guys, because all of mine are A's.
But how many A's?
That's 9. 9, baby.
Hey!
Oh. I'm so good at Super Fight, Anime Pitch, and Moral Question.
All right, keep it in your pants.
No, I think it's that time machine. You just went back.
Moral dilemmas are a constant throughout all these games, so I think it's natural that this would be the game I'm best at.
Keep it in your pants.
Well, I will once I run over that blind girl's dog.
And after you've paid a reasonable fee.
Yeah, it's so dark, so blue.
It's so great.
Like, why? Why did it have to kill the dog?
Why did it just have to go immediately to sex?
I mean, my dog just died. Let's have sex.
I mean,
all right. Well,
even if you're 70, you're
so much for playing with us. Thanks for bringing the game.
You're so very special, but I'm a creep. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care.
All right, and welcome back to the UGO podcast. Hope you enjoyed our Plattecon coverage. It was an absolute blast getting it, that's for sure. Can't wait for next year to see all you lovely, lovely people again. And if you can't wait that long, we're going to be at some other cons coming up too. Like we mentioned ASIN earlier, but we're also signed up for panels for KatsunaCon as well. And we are going to be in Anime Austin in June. So. And we'll keep you posted on what our next upcoming cons are as well. And I'm going to start even further some ones that are even more closer to a year out. Because I'm excited.
Do it.
I get really jazzed after our con episodes. I'm actually really sad we can't do it more often. Just because of our location. Like the Midwest cons, there's not like if we lived in LA, there'd be like something to do like
every weekend.
Like every weekend. But with it as now, I think it's also fun because then we get some downtime in between as well.
It's a little exhausting as well as it was fun.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, what an absolute blast. But as always, if you'd like to support the podcast, you could, if you are on this podcast and you'd like to share it around on your Facebook, on your Twitter, on your social medias, that would definitely help us out.
Share us like an STD.
Yes, share us with the title like, "Hey, I was on a podcast and it went all right, and it was adequate." You know, no, tell us everyone that we were great. Come on, it seems to work. But if you would like to help out the podcast even more, you can go over to iTunes, give us a 5-star review. Helps out with the visibility on the podcast. Really helps us out, so that, you know, people can see us and go like, "Oh, look at all those 5-star reviews. Man, what are all those weird things in the review box? It makes so little sense." And the reason that it makes so little sense is because anything you say in that review box, we'll read on the air word for word, and that's my guarantee. So we'll read whatever goes in that weird shit in the box, whatever it is,
no matter what,
to our detriment even. But yeah, with that, if you would like to contact us, maybe invite us to your convention. Sometimes that happens as well. Maybe there's a convention I don't know about that you're like, "Hey, you should go to this one." Tell me at unapologeticgeekout@gmail.com. Slide me one of those emails and I will get back to you and go like, "Yes, of course I'd like to go to that convention," and absolutely ruin it for you. Mm-hmm. We do that on the regular. Of course, you can also post on our Facebook page. Maybe give us a like while you're there. Hit us up on Twitter at UGO Podcast, maybe Instagram. That's where all of our lovely, con posts go. That's also at UGO Podcast. You can see me in my, my anime producer suit.
Yes, and all the little pictures we took with dum-dums.
And all the little dumb,
like it.
Yeah, the little dum-dum suckers. We gotta bring those little action figures back, because I had, underestimated how effective those were gonna be.
Well, you might get mugged for that Megazord.
I don't know. Like, the people were really eyeing that thing. Like, they thought like it might actually cyber slash people. It was weird. One guy threw a staff at it and said, "Make my monster grow." It didn't make any sense.
I don't know, man.
Zords can't grow like that. They're not mad. Like,
it's not made of gold.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. He was totally out of line. But security took care of him. It's all right.
Had to correct one kid who was like, "Look, it's Voltron."
No! It's not Voltron, you little bastard! And then security took me out of the thing. In putty uniforms. It was weird. Ironic. I liked it. But yes, again, thank you so much for recording with us, and, playing games with us. We love it. Otherwise, we get super lonely and depressed. And, thanks to these cons to con goers just like you, we feel a little happier on the inside. And that's all that counts. That's all that matters. And with that, we leave you hopefully feeling a little happier on the inside. And we are Unapologetic Geek Out, and we're out.